Pass rolling to his right. They throw it. The in route to Tanner. Steck makes the catch. Steck dives for the pylon. Touchdown!
Up by the Nuggets and an attack. That'll go for a kill from Anasteer.
Lamar looks for a block, makes a man miss at the 5. End zone touchdown. Swirls. Sets up middle. Jensen for the exclamation point kill.
30, the 20, the 15, the 10, and an 85-yard touchdown run for Landon Olsen.
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
And a good Friday night. Welcome to another edition of High School Football on YourLiveEvent.com. It is the home opener for the Central Cass Squirrels in senior night in Game 1 of their home schedule, as the Squirrels will take on the Oaks Tornadoes in a regional matchup. Thanks for joining us here on our pregame show. I'm Joel Morgan, alongside me, Jake Wodroba, producing this broadcast here on YourLiveEvent.com. This is our Irie Insurance pregame show. Irie Insurance, your trusted personal business and farm insurance provider. They remind you to be on the lookout for farm machinery on the roadways. They're coming into the field throughout the harvest. Visit them online at IRIEINS.com. Well, Central Cass comes into this game 0-1 on their season. They opened a game last Friday we had for you on YourLiveEvent.com, taking on the Kindred Vikings, a team that they pulled an upset on in the quarterfinals last year on route to becoming runners-up in Class A football. They lost 21-0, a game where offense was just hard to come by for the Squirrels. Obviously did not put any points on the scoreboard. Overall, collected just 147 yards, 97 passing, 50 rushing for a team that rushed so well last season. So unable to really establish their offense, and that was their Achilles against that very tough and very talented Kindred Vikings team. So that puts the Squirrels again to start their season at 0-1. Well, it was a different story for the Oaks Tornadoes. They picked up a win last week, taking on EEK. 33-30 was the score on that one, and that was a game where second half they went to the younger squad. Both teams did, and that cut that score close. But talking to Greg Dobitz, it was a good game in terms of how Oaks was able to control things coming into the first 2 quarters, a quarter and a half, 2 quarters, and maybe half of that second half of that third quarter. So they went younger in that game, get some players some experience, some time to come out on a Friday night. So making that score 33-30. Oaks is coming off a season last year 9-2. One of those 9 wins came against Central Cass in week 2. It was 22-14. 11 combined turnovers between these two teams. So both of these teams keeping that in the back of their mind in a game where there was a ton of rain, wet field conditions on natural grass, and 11 combined turnovers. 6 of those went to the Squirrels, 5 went to the Oaks Tornadoes. Oaks last year started off their season with 5 straight wins, earned the chance to host a home playoff game. They got a win against Thompson before losing the next round 20-0 to Hillsborough Central Valley. This is our Irie Insurance pregame show live from Central Cass. The Squirrels getting ready to take on Oaks. We'll step aside. We'll come back with the presentation of senior night and then continue on with our pregame coverage next on YourLiveEvent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nb.gov/confident.
I'm Doug Gray. I'm confident during the performance and when it's time for college. I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit
At
bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator. At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
Central Cass Schools' mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook for tile drainage.
Central Cass Senior. He wears number 1, Marcus Biffert. Marcus is the son of Larry and Cindy Biffert. He's been in football for 4 years. While in high school, he's been involved in football, wrestling, golf, National Honor Society. Marcus's plans after high school are to attend UND for finance. Ladies and gentlemen, Marcus Biffert. Up next, we have number 2, Cole Holzer, son of Brian Holzer, Tanya Holzer-Voss, and Nick Voss. Cole has been in football for 1 year. While in high school, he's been involved in football, basketball, golf, and baseball. Cole's plans after high school are to attend college. Ladies and gentlemen, Cole Holzer. Up next, we have number 3, Peyton Lamar. Peyton is the son of Travis and Tammy Lamar. He's been involved in football for 4 years. While in high school, he's also been in wrestling, track and field, Able Games, golf, National Honor Society, and the prom committee. Peyton's plans after high school are to attend college for elementary education. Ladies and gentlemen, Peyton Lamar. Up next, number 5, Chase Bachmeyer. Chase is the son of Chris and Tiffany Bachmeyer. He's been in football for 3 years. While in high school, he's been involved in football, basketball, baseball, track and field, golf, National Honor Society. Chase's plans after high school are to attend UND for med school. Ladies and gentlemen, Chase Bachmeyer. Up next, we have number 6, Carter Dakota. Carter is the son of Matt and Nicolette Dakota. He's been in football for 3 years. While in high school, he's also been involved in basketball, baseball, golf, and the National Honor Society. Carter's plans after high school are currently undecided. Ladies and gentlemen, Carter Dakota. Up next, number 7, Sam Zemer. Sam is the son of Tim and Shannon Zemer. He's been in football for 4 years. While in high school, he's been involved in basketball, baseball, golf, track and field, FFA, and DECA. Sam's plans after high school are to go into the trades field. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam Zemer. Up next, we have number 8, Cade Olson Tinglestead. Cade is the son of Jeff and Kelly Olson Tinglestead. He's he's been in football for 4 years, while in high school, he's also been involved in wrestling, baseball, National Honor Society, and Big Brother, Big Sister. Cade's plans after high school are currently undecided. Ladies and gentlemen, Cade Olson Tinglestead. Up next, we have number 16, Carter Maggio. Carter is the son of Dustin and Melissa Maggio. He's been in football for 4 years. While in high school, he's been involved in basketball and baseball. Carter's plans after high school are to attend college and play baseball. Ladies and gentlemen, Carter Maggio. Up next, we have number 18, Braden Mitchell. Braden is the son of Jay and Trisha Mitchell. He's been in football for 4 years. While in high school, he's been also involved in basketball, baseball, and the National Honor Society. Braden's plans after high school are to attend college for agriculture. Ladies and gentlemen, Braden Mitchell. Up next, we have number 31, Isaac Wisniewski. Isaac is the son of Alicia Straw and Tim Wisniewski. Isaac's been in football for 4 years. While in high school, he's also been involved in cross country and track and field. Isaac's plans after high school are to attend college for exercise science. Ladies and gentlemen, Isaac Wisniewski. Up next, we have number 33, Riker Brush. Riker is the son of Wes and Colleen Brush. He's been in football for 4 years. While in high school, he's been involved in wrestling and FFA. Riker's plans after high school are to go to school for nursing. Ladies and gentlemen, Riker Brush. Up next, we have number 40, Brady Peterson. Brady is the son of Adam and Karen Peterson. He's been in football for 4 years. While in high school, he's also been involved in wrestling, track and field, DECA, and the Science Olympiad. Brady's plans after high school are to attend college to wrestle and to become an art teacher. Ladies and gentlemen, Brady Peterson. Up next, we have number 42, Sam Nidvicki. Sam is the son of Justin and Tanya Nidvicki. He's been in football for 1 year. Also, while in high school, he's been involved in track and field. Sam's plans after high school are to attend NDSU. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam Nidvicki. Up next, we have number 48, Jackson Parker. Jackson, the son of Tanya Robinson and Jim Parker. Jackson's been in football for 2 years. While in high school, he's been involved in basketball, baseball, prom committee, and Big Brother, Big Sister. Jackson's plans after high school are to attend college for physical education. Ladies and gentlemen, Jackson Parker. Up next, we have number 51, Tyler Cruchet. Tyler is the son of Corey and Kelly Cruchet. He's been in football for 4 years. While in high school, he's also been involved in basketball, baseball, golf, National Honor Society, and the FCA. Tyler's plans after high school are to attend college for business. Ladies and gentlemen, Tyler Cruchet. Up next, we have number 77, Mason Vance. Mason is the child of Scott and Sally Vance. He's been in football for 4 years. While in high school, Mason has been involved in a wrestling, one-act play, musical, STEM, pop choir, NDSU honor choir, and Big Brother, Big Sister. Mason's plans after high school are to attend college for music performance. Ladies and gentlemen, Mason Vance. Let's hear it one more time for our 2023 senior football athletes and parents. Go Squirrels!
So that was our senior night presentation here at Central Cass. The Squirrels getting ready to take on the Oaks Tornadoes. We'll get back to our pregame. We'll take a break. We'll come back, and we'll hear from Greg Dobitz, head coach of Oaks, when we return. It's high school football on yourliveevent.com.
701 401-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Emery Vistos Implement has been family-owned and operated since 1935, located in Oaks, North Dakota. They sell CarQuest automotive parts and numerous lines of agriculture parts. Plus, in their new garden center, you'll be sure to find grilling and canning supplies. And you'll have to stop by and check out their new Ariette, Cinch, and Crew Girl clothing selection. At Emery Vistos Implement, anything you need is under one roof. Stop in just south of Oaks on Highway 1 or give them a call at 701-742-2167. They'll be sure to have what you need.
We're back on our pregame show, Oaks against Central Cass football tonight on yourliveevent.com. Greg Dobitz, head coach of the Oaks Tornadoes, with us. Coach, thanks for giving us some time here. I know you guys getting ready for week 2. Excited to get rolling the season, I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely. First week went well. Really happy with the results there. Really happy with the way we finished up our preseason camp, and now it's really about finding out what we're all about, and Central Cass is really going to give us a good dose of what we need, and that's to find out what we need to get better at.
Let's talk about that week 1 matchup. You guys get the win against EEK. If you kind of maybe sum up how that game went, and you said you thought you really finished well. How did you guys finish that game?
Yeah, really happy with the results. I thought we played extremely well. Our varsity, we pulled our varsity with about 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Our JV, they could have played better. The Ellendale Edgeley column there, they scored 24 points on our JV. So, you look at the final score and it's 33-30, and that's all you see. And you're like, well, that must have been a close game, but really it was 33-6 when we pulled out our starters. So I felt like that was the good time. We had forced a turnover and took the ball down the field and scored with our varsity. So I felt good about putting our JV in there. We got good film on them, so they're going to get better because of that. And I just felt really good about getting every kid in our program on the field on Friday night in the first game. So, but yeah, just the results, I was really proud of our offensive line. We started 4 brand new kids that had never started for us on the offensive line. They played extremely well. Pass protection was really good, picked up the blitz pretty well, and we ran the ball effectively and efficiently. So, and then, I thought our veteran kids in our skill groups, they played exactly how I thought they would, and they played well.
When you get a chance to play your junior varsity players like that on a Friday night on a varsity field against a varsity team, do you notice they come to workouts, to practice maybe a little bit different, knowing that they got that varsity experience, especially so early in the season?
Absolutely, 100%. So that's what I felt really good about, just giving them that shot. But, a lot of times we don't get film on our JV either, because they play on Monday nights. And if they're playing out of town, then it's, we're one coach or one player short. And trying to get, a lot of times our filmers for our varsity games are our junior high kids. So trying to get film on an away game for junior high or JV is tough. So we really only ever get film when it's at home. So, and that was really good quality film against a really good opponent too. The EEK played their varsity for a little while and then brought in their JV, and it was just good film and a good opportunity to learn. So, but yeah, we've had a really good week of practice this week. So, I definitely think it helps.
You talk about some key returners from last year. Who are some of those players that have really come back ready to roll this year, and some that are starting to see some more minutes or planning on seeing some more minutes?
Yeah, so the biggest, handful right away is Trey Skoglund, running back, linebacker for us, team captain, really, really hard-nosed football player. The other couple there would be Mario Garza, again, running back, defensive lineman, linebacker, outside linebacker kind of kid. Really does a great job for us. He's a captain also. Blason Dolney, first-time quarterback starter. He's been a starter for us on defense and at wide receiver in the past, but really played well the other night. Has led our offense well through camp. Really expecting to see good things from him. Rogan Roney, another senior, Max Wallach, senior. Max had 3 catches and 3 touchdowns the other night. So really happy with what I saw from those 2 guys. Brogan played really well. Those are kind of the guys that I figured would play really well for us, because we've seen them play really well for us in varsity football games. Cooper Quant's a kid, a senior, starting at center for the first time. Has really done well, had a good summer of workouts, and really is playing well. He's communicating really well on the offensive line. And Tate Thorpe, another senior, but didn't play football the last couple of years, but decided to come out, and he's starting on our offensive line, playing as a large role on our defensive line too. So those guys right there. And then, one of the young kids that we thought would play well, but we weren't really sure, Chris Titus, linebacker, plays a little bit of running back, wide receiver for us on offense too. Really played well defensively. He's just got a nose for the football and kind of ends up in the right spot a lot. So really proud of those kids.
Looking at your region, obviously some changes coming this year, some programs moving up and down and moving around. Overall, looking at your region, where do you kind of see everybody fitting into place right now?
I think you talk to the coaches in our region, and they'd be crazy to not say Kindred and Central Cass are the top 2. And then there's probably a second tier. I hope that our program is established enough. We've had enough success that we'd be kind of in that second tier with teams like Hillsboro and Lisbon. You got to put Mayport CG in there with the success that they've had. They haven't played 9-man or 11-man football, but with the success that they had at 9-man, you got to put them in there. And then you got that last group of teams, Northern Cass, EEK. I'm forgetting 1 or 2 probably, but I think it'll probably break out like that. We really feel like if we play a perfect game, we can beat Central Cass and we can compete with Kindred, but we can't make any mistakes against those 2 teams. Everybody else, we feel like we can compete with, and we've got a really good shot to beat. Hillsboro, coming off of losing a large group of seniors, we're really unsure of how they're going to fit, but we know that's a good football program. Coaching changes obviously bring a lot of questions there too, but we feel like we're fighting for a playoff spot. And then if everything breaks right, kind of like it did last year for us, to be completely honest, then we'll be hosting a playoff game as the 2 seed, probably, we're hoping.
Being one of the smaller programs in the region, you guys are just a handful of years removed from 9-man, playing 9-man yourself. Do you guys take some extra pride in that you are one of the smaller programs, that you guys did make the 9-man move, and you've been playing so well? You talk about last year playoffs, beating Central Cass last year. Does that add a little bit extra maybe fire to you guys?
I think it definitely felt that way when we beat Central Cass last year. Kind of that giant killer, feeling a little bit. But we've got 40 kids on our football team. We're sitting pretty good. We feel good about where we're at. We feel like we fit in this size. And it kind of sucks that we have to play Kindred and Central Cass, because they're really good programs. It's not about how many kids that they have on their sideline. It's about that, God darn it, they're good football programs. Because there's been teams in the past that have that many kids that aren't that great. So, the teams that have that many kids that are really well coached and their strength programs are doing well and stuff like that, that just makes them a good program. So, we feel good about where we're at program wise. We have good numbers. We've been having success. We just need to keep it going.
Let's talk about that game last year against Central Cass, at home for you guys. You guys play well. They make some mistakes. You guys capitalize. You guys force some mistakes. I know that's last year, but a lot of these guys were on this team, part of that. Does that give that boost of confidence? And how much do you balance thinking about last year but focusing on this year?
Yeah, it was just a conversation on Monday. Like, hey, remember now, you guys, and I pointed at those guys, right? The Marios, the Treys, the Blasons, like you guys were out there for that game. You guys made those plays. So yeah, a lot of it is you guys were the guys that did it. It was, yeah, those other guys that are gone now, they helped, but we were in that game because of you guys. So yeah, the elements played a difference, right? They had 6 turnovers, we had 5. So it was kind of a crazy game, but I would say that when you said we capitalized on those, I would say that's true. I feel like we made the plays we had to win. There was a turnover that early in the game we gave them a touchdown. I mean, just gave it to them, but we responded with a drive for a touchdown. So they turned it over late in the third quarter, I think. So we had a short field. We responded with a touchdown. So, we capitalized on their mistakes, and maybe they feel like they probably should have been able to capitalize on our mistakes, but we were able to limit them after we turned it over. They only scored off the 1 turnover. So, does it make a difference? No, it makes no difference at all. But for those guys that were out there, they know they can get it done if everything goes our way, right? That oblong ball's got to bounce your way sometimes in a game like this. And we're hoping that, the weather is going to be normal because nobody likes to play in the rain. But it sure looks like we'll have a good night. And hopefully those bounces go towards us.
Let's talk about the Squirrels team. Obviously, they returned a lot of good players from their runner-up season last year. Let's start with their offense. You can talk about Owen Wiersma being graduated onto MSUM, but they have a lot of weapons, and they kind of go up and down their roster. What do you guys do to prepare for an offense like that?
Really, it's just about how can we make sure not to make mistakes that are going to cost us. We did a really good job of that last week, making sure we line up right. Making sure we have guys assigned to the gaps, and then they're doing their job in their gap. There was a couple of times last year, and it didn't matter if it was Wiersma or Mitchell or whoever it was running that football. We got out schemed a little bit, so we had 2 guys in the wrong, 2 guys in one gap, and they were hitting us for a couple of big plays that way. We got that fixed in the second half, though, and they really struggled running the football. So we feel good about our scheme against what they want to do. We feel like that they had a game plan against Kindred to come out and throw the football a lot. We don't feel like that they're probably going to try to throw the football as much against us. They're going to try to establish a running game early in the game. We sure would like to put a stop to that and make them throw the football. Mitchell's a good quarterback. He's got a lot of guys to throw, a lot of skill kids on that team. Man, there's a lot of them. The amount of kids that they can roll in there that are good athletes and have some size, which we're not the biggest in the defensive backfield. So we're a little worried about that, but we feel like we're going to try to create some pressure on the quarterback, and that's what we want. We want to get him into 2nd and 3rd and long and be able to pin our ears back a little bit and chase the quarterback around.
And looking at their defense, their 3-4-man front, very tough. You guys got some tough guys up front, some wrestlers, I think, out there up front for you guys as well. But what's the plan for you guys offensively to kind of combat the physicality they're going to throw your way?
Yeah, we have to match that physicality, and if we don't, we're going to be in trouble. It doesn't matter if we're trying to run the football or throw it. Our offensive line is going to make a big impact on this game. Are they going to play well, or are we going to get moved around? If we get moved around, it's going to be a long night. I feel like we were able to do a couple of things last year that we're going to see if they work early, and if they don't, we got some wrinkles off it. I feel like the quarterback has to play really well, make really smart decisions, and not just throwing the football. That's running it and handing it off and making those decisions on reads and options and things like that too. So a lot of it will go to Blason, our quarterback, Blason Dolney, making good decisions. And then, when we get a chance, we got to capitalize on those.
We're talking with Greg Dobitz, head coach of the Oaks Tornadoes, as they get set to play the Central Cass Squirrels. Coach, again, thanks for your time here and good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. how well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
It is our pregame show, Central Cass Squirrels football tonight on yourliveevent.com. Head coach Tommy Butler joining us. Coach, home opener. I know you guys very excited to be back playing at home.
Yeah, we're excited to get in front of our fans. Senior night is a big deal for us, so got an early one for senior night, but our kids are looking forward to it. We're eager to get back on the field, that's for sure.
Let's go back to last season real quick. Obviously, you guys go to a state championship game, feet away from a state championship. You lose a good core of seniors. You go into the off season. How did that change the returning players and the younger players' perception or what they did in the off season, or did it drive them to just do exactly what they did the year before and keep at it?
You know, I think the biggest thing that it's done for us is just the expectations. You know, every year that I've been the head coach, we've gotten better and better. Our record has improved. So I feel like, you know, the stuff that we're saying, the kids are believing. Last year being that close, I think has really kind of made it where it's, again, hopefully we can continue to grow and we instead of being feet away, we'll come away with the championship. But I think the thing is the belief factor. You know, I think our kids believe that we're good enough. You know, obviously a tough one week one, but you know, I think our kids believe that and they know what the expectation is. They know what the standard is. And so for our older kids, it's, you know, it's no longer a hope and a wish that we get there. It's a reality that we have the talent. Now we just need to put it together. So I think that's kind of been the big thing, is the driving factor for our older kids is getting back there, and now our younger kids believing that that's not just a hope and a prayer. It's a reality that could happen.
Week one, you guys go out to Kindred. Obviously, they've been rivals, and then you add on the fact you get that win to go on to the semifinals last year. So a little bit extra added in that game. You don't come away with the win, but what were the big takeaways for you guys in a week one matchup like that?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of, you know, honestly, there's a lot of positives that came from it. Some of those positives being the adjustments that we'll have to make going forward. But I would say the biggest thing for us was, again, the little tiny things matter. You know, we talked about that before the game, that you have to do the little things. And when you play a really good team that has a lot of good players, you know, we got into some third and longs, couldn't get off the field. We'd start to get a drive going, and then we'd shoot ourselves in the foot. Special teams wise, we can't make mistakes there. We had put a big focus on that. And you know, I think we kind of relaxed when we got to some of those spots. We relaxed on third downs. You know, we start to kind of get some momentum, and then we have a mental error, or we, you know, as coaches, we don't call in the plays that we wanted. I know that happened to me. That happened to our offensive staff as well. Like, you know, we just kind of did some things that were kind of uncharacteristic. But again, that happens in big pressure games. And so again, I think we live and learn from those. You know, I think the hard part is that, you know, that's a big game that matters for you as far as playoff implications and stuff like that. But, you know, for us, it was, you have to get better from them. And as long as we do that, to me, you're going to have to beat big teams in the road to a state championship game anyway. So, yeah, would we love to have a home seed, a number one seed? Yeah, you would. Do we probably end up giving that up? Yeah, but we got another tough team in Oaks this week. You can't relax. You know, I think that's the big thing for us, you know, that we talked about this week was there is no relaxing going into these games. We're going to face good teams the entire region run. So if we want to be in the playoffs and we want to have a high seed, you can't relax, and you have to improve on those mistakes that we made.
Now let's talk about the region this year. Obviously, some changes, some teams moving around, some teams moving up, moving down, all just across the state with that new cycle. But looking at the way the region is now, I mean, where do you see you guys fitting into the mix, and where do you see some of these other teams coming in?
Yeah, I think, like I said, I mean, I think this region is a tough region. I think we have the toughest region top to bottom. You know, I think we, again, for that game to be 21-0 against Kindred, I think is a good testament of kind of where we're at. Like I said, I don't think that game's really a 21-point game, but I mean, they for sure beat us. Like it was not a game where we lost it. It was a game they beat us. But I think we're right in the mix with them. Obviously Oaks is coming off a big win. Hillsborough had a big win in their game. Lisbon, I think, is a tough team. But you know, Northern Cass to me is still a very viable team in the fact that they're somebody that has a lot of talent. They got a lot of talent that they brought back. They have some good players. If they put those pieces together, they're going to be really good. Lisbon obviously was the one that beat them. And then EEK, again, that game was a 3-point game. Oaks, I think, kind of gave up some points towards the end when their JVs were in, but EEK's got some good players that, again, if they get hot, you know, they can beat you there. So I think, like I said, for us, I think we're in the mix for that, for a playoff team. But you can't relax. You cannot let, you can't have a game where we don't play well against Kindred, and now we come back and now, you know, we're thinking we're a good team and we'll just kind of run over the rest of these guys. That's not going to happen this year. So we have to play to our best ability, and that's what we fully expect our guys to do.
Looking at who've returned, you returned so many players from last year. Those guys, I don't want to say they know their place on the team. They know what's expected. They know what to do. They've seen those moments. Do you feel that these younger guys moving into spots are getting to that point, and these guys are getting them on board as to what needs to be done on the field?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, we say we have 7 coaches, but really we have, you know, we have another 20 guys that are constantly coaching, constantly trying to get our kids better. You know, we talk a lot about, you know, if you're a scout team guy, again, I think the thing that made us so good last year was our scout team was unbelievable, especially on our defensive side. I mean, we had 3 defensive linemen that took every single defensive rep and every single scout team rep, and Anthony Hull, Brian Stafford, and Brandon Preston. So our guys were always getting good looks from them. And so our guys this year, again, we've kind of bought into that. Like if you're not a guy that is a starter on offense or a starter on defense, or happens to be a rotational guy, you know, get your butt over and go help us out with the scout team. And then to me, it's up to us with our younger kids of how do you make sure that those kids are getting those reps, you know, because we have a lot of good young freshman sophomore talent, but how do you make sure that those guys are getting in? How are those guys rotating? So, you know, I think that's kind of what we have been trying to do as much for us, for our young guys, but our older guys, I think, have really bought into that. Again, especially playing Kindred and not having a scrimmage or anything like that, of finding out like, man, that game, they were faster than what we were expecting. And I don't think that's because we thought they were going to be slow. I just think that our scout team wasn't, you know, and it's hard to replicate what they do. So I think moving forward, it's just continuing to build on that and continuing to get everybody to grow and get better.
And I know, you know, cliches are cliches for a reason, because there is some truth, and every coach talks about next man up. When you look at your playoff run last year, it really was in that state championship game as well. Guys needed to step up and be in positions, and for these guys to buy in. Do you think seeing that happen last year also helps with the buy-in on that part of your program?
100%. You know, having Evan Wiersma and Brady Plant step in as a freshman and sophomore in the biggest game at their point of their lives, and play really well, honestly. I think it's been a huge deal for him. I think it's been really big for our team. So, you know, again, I think that seeing those things, you can, like you said, you can say a lot of that, but until they see it, I think that's when the belief starts to happen.
Playing the Oaks Tornadoes, a team that continually finds themselves in the playoff hunt, in the playoff, hosting games. They since moving up from 9-man, have been very successful. Last year felt like a turning point game for you guys suffering that loss. They forced a lot of mistakes. They had a lot of mistakes themselves that they didn't let you guys capitalize on. You know, how do you kind of walk that line of remember last year, but we are a new team and it's a new year?
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about it a lot. I mean, we for sure want to beat these guys. I mean, if you know, if Kindred is the number one team that we want to beat, I mean, Oaks is number 2 right now. You know, we feel passionate about wanting to win this game. We felt like last year we gave that game away, and you know, they ended up being the number 2 seed. We felt like that should have been us, but you know, again, you got to prove it though. Like, you know, they have a talented team. Their quarterback's an athlete. They have 2 big, strong, physical running backs. Their offensive line did a great job against EEK, getting some movement there. And then defensively, they're going to play cover 3 and cover 1, and they're going to dare you to throw it. And they're going to say that our guys are better than yours. And you know, we gave our guys that challenge the entire week. This team is going to put guys in the box. They're going to dare us to throw it. And they're going to say that you can't run the ball on us. And we feel like that's a challenge we want to accept. We want to run the ball. We want to be a physical downhill team. And we're going to take shots. And so we feel like we can connect on those. And if we do that, I think we're going to have a pretty good game.
And finally, Coach, you guys are going to take some time. You mentioned honoring seniors in your program. Looking at your opponent right now, Oaks, they're maybe 5-6 years removed from a deep run in 9-man football. That built their program to where they're at now. Looking at your seniors now, what is their contribution to the program, and where do you see that paying off down the road?
Yeah, I mean, it's everything. I mean, you know, that senior group last year was special. This one's special. You know, these guys have been with me their entire time that they've been a high schooler. So, you know, just getting to see how they've grown throughout their 4 years in the program, and now being seniors, being the ones that are the leaders of our team. You know, again, I think they're ready for it to be their turn. You know, they don't want to let down the group that was in front of them that paved that way. And so, you know, again, for us, it's continuously building on everything that we've done. And so this group, again, has a lot on their shoulders, but I think, you know, had good role models in front of them, but now is ready to pave their own way. You know, we're not living off of yesterday's glory. It's about what this group can do right now. Obviously, again, when you have good mentors in front of you, it helps. But this group can't be last year's team. You know, that last year's team was a special group. This year's team, I think, is another special group. They've bought in a lot. They've done the right things, and so I think that's why we're so eager to play Oaks this week, is to show everybody. You know, yeah, 21-0 looks like it could be a really bad game, but to me, there was a lot of good things in there, and we're ready to show that we're a different team than what we were last week.
Talking to Tommy Butler, head coach of the Squirrels. Coach, thanks as always. Good luck.
Appreciate you, Joe. Go Squirrels.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
And welcome back to Central Cast as we're ready to go. 12 minutes goes up on our Bank North scoreboard. Thanks for joining us here. Senior night on the home opener for the Squirrels, who will receive the opening kickoff from the 1-0 Oaks Tornadoes. Central Cast comes to this game with an 0-1 record on this season. Max Wallach will do the kicking for the Oaks Tornadoes. They'll be on the left. On the right will be the Squirrels, and the Squirrels lining up a little bit close to where the kickoff's going to be. And to return for the Squirrels, Cade Lindstrom will return the kickoff here as we are set to go. Region 1 high school football for you on this Friday night. A nice, warm, still summer, nearly fall night as here comes the kickoff. And this one is going to touch down somewhere at the 20. He's going to take a roll back and inside the 10. Finally comes out of play. The Tornadoes had a player land on top of it. Chris Titus was able to smother that one on the near sideline. And the Squirrels will start this drive inside of their 15-yard line in their home opener. Squirrels last year 9-3, runners up in a game inches, feet away from being state champions, losing to Velvet Drake Adamus 22-20. Brandon Mitchell, the senior quarterback, will come out and lead things. Offense was sparse last week. No points put up on the scoreboard. Yardage not what we were used to seeing last year, but I think for the Squirrels team, they look at the fact that they did start a little bit slow last year, so they know how to bounce back and recover. A penalty assessed, by the way, on that kickoff will put this ball at their 35-yard line, so they'll get some decent field position to start things off. 1st and 10 from their 35. 3 receivers out on the far side, 1 over on the near side. Isaac Wisniewski will be in the backfield for Braden Mitchell, the senior quarterback. He'll have the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls out, has some open field, tucks the run, and he is brought down at the line of scrimmage. So Mitchell maybe will get spotted a yard. Now they will put it back at the line of scrimmage, so no gain for Mitchell on the carry.
2nd and 10 coming up for the Squirrels from their own 35-yard line.
Plants, Wiersma, Klein, Mealander, Wunderlich on the line for the Squirrels. Bachmeyer, Lamar, Thompson, Pearson all rotating in out of a vast number of receivers as they line up on the far hash. 2 receivers far side, 1 lone receiver on the near side. They set a man in motion, and it'll be a run up the middle. Wisniewski will come up shy of a first down, but some nice positive yards.
Tackled by Carter Potasic.
Potasic will make the stop as Wisniewski will pick up 8 or 9. We'll see where we come on the spot.
What an 8-yard gain on the play.
And they'll give him 8 yards on the pickup.
2 coming up for the Squirrels.
And it'll be a 3rd down and 2 for the Squirrels. Had that extra movement coming from the flat, something that they really specialized in last year, was able to get every receiver in on a play and starts throwing some misdirection. Same formation, 2 far side receivers, 1 near side. They'll have some movement on the line. Handoff again to Wisniewski, and he will leg out this first down. Actually, it'll be a matter of the spot. He came in on the middle, and then Thorpe and Rorick just kind of collapsed on him. And Garza finally finished him off for the tackle, and they will give him about a pickup of 2, and it will be the first down. So the Squirrels will keep this drive going. 10:35 left to go. First quarter just underway here on the home opener for Central Cass. First and 10, Squirrels at their 46-yard line. Dropping back is Mitchell, has some time, tries to elude the tackle, but Mario Garza will tackle him in the backfield. That will be back at about the 44-yard line. So they're going to see a loss of 2. Mitchell knew Garza was on his tail and started corralling him up towards near the left side, and he eluded him. It looked like he was going to kind of get him to chase and at least pick up some yards, and Garza had that extra burst of speed. The senior coming off a 4-tackle performance last week, 2 for a loss, as he gets a tackle for a loss there. 2nd down and 12. Squirrels back at their 43-yard line here on the opening drive of this game. They'll set Peyton Lamar in motion from left to right. Snap a little high into the hands of Wisniewski, trying to pick up some blockers. Will cut and is tackled at the line of scrimmage. Deegan Rorick will make the stop, and we'll see if Wisniewski will get a loss on that, and he won't. It'll be just no gain on Wisniewski's 3rd. Actually, strike that. They will get a yard on the pickup, and a 3rd down and 11. Squirrels at their 45-yard line. And they lost to Oaks last year, 22-14 on the road. One of just 3 losses in that season last year. Mitchell looking for some time, gets some pressure, picks up a block, but is stopped by Rorick. Max Wallach came around from the far side and really set up that play. Wallach came in, and he started to make Mitchell scramble, and it was just cleaned up by Rorick on the play, so it will be a loss. They will put that one inside the 40, so about the 39-yard line, about the 38-yard line. So a loss of about 5 as Mitchell is tackled for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. They get a first down, but they are stalled at their 39-yard line as Brush will come to punt this one over, and the Tornadoes will get their first look of offense here in this game with 8:26 left to go in the first quarter. Ball touching down about the 35 will take a tornado roll as it comes out about the 40.
Brush's punt goes out of bounds at the 42-yard line. Tornadoes will take over.
Oaks 1-0 on the year, looking to go 2-0. Last year, a good start to their season. 5 straight wins. Sargent County, Central Cass, Oak Grove, Park River, Lytton. They ended their season last year 9-2, losing to Hillsboro in the quarterfinal round of this state tournament. Ball will be at their 42-yard line. Blason Donley, the senior quarterback, his first season manning this offense, will come out. 3 receivers left side, 1 near side. About 15 seconds on the play clock. Pump fakes, rolls out, has some open field, needs to turn up, and he is upended and taken down for a loss. This is Chase Bachmeyer. The corner came around, and Donley will be taken down for a loss. We'll see where they'll put him back at the 40, so a loss of 2. Now he pump faked left. I wonder if maybe that comes off a miscue from that play. Someone potentially out of position because he had a whole lot of open field over there and got the wheels going, but just couldn't turn quick enough as it's a 2nd down and 12. Tornadoes at their 40-yard line. Scoreless game, 7:44 to go in the first quarter. And it'll be handed to the deep back, and he is jammed up and corralled towards the far sideline. Brady Plants initiated the contact, corralled him far side, and it will be no gain on the carry.
The ball carrier, Marcus Bifford, on the tackle. Brings up 3rd down, Squirrel fans. 3rd and 13 for the Tornadoes.
That was Skoglin taken down for a loss of a yard, the senior running back. So 3rd down and 13. Oaks back at their 39-yard line. So Plants with the pursuit, Bifford with the tackle. Approaching 7 minutes left to go in the first quarter here on the Bank North scoreboard. Donley looking to pass. Will run towards the near side. Calling for someone to cut in pursuit. Eludes the tackle. Can't get by the second as he is upended by Jake Thompson at the 41-yard line.
Tyler Touche also in on the stop. That'll bring up 4th down. How about
So Donley will get a couple yards on the pickup. He'll get about, say, 4 on that run before eventually being stopped. And it's a 4th down and 10.
Max Wallach set the punt for the Tornadoes.
Wallach will punt as the Tornadoes are at their own 42-yard line. No score. So they aren't able to pick up a first down. Squirrels will get their second look of offense here, and they're trying to figure out who's going to be out there to return this punt. 6:19 and counting to go. Here comes the snap. Wallach looking to punt. He was really pressured by Wisniewski as the punt will be picked up at the 5-yard line. Bachmeyer had it, played it off the bounce. Is able to pick up a few yards. Taken down at about the 23-yard line.
15, Christopher Titus on the tackle.
1st and 10 at their 23. The Squirrels
23-yard line.
first taking the opening kickoff. Got a first down and then stalled out somewhere around the 40-yard line, and credit the play of Mario Garza, Deegan Rorick, Max Wallach on that drive. After that first down, they really hammered down the defense and got Mitchell kind of uncomfortable there, and were able to get some tackles for a loss. So 1st and 10 at their 23, 6:09 to go first quarter. Mitchell towards the flat, will throw. This one will connect to Pearson, and he comes down.
Mitchell's pass complete. Number 17, Cale Pearson.
So Pearson is stopped by Rorick, and it will be a loss of 3.
2nd and 13 coming up.
Made the catch behind the line of scrimmage, and then as soon as he caught that one, Rorick, the junior, just right on top of him for the stop. So 2nd down and 13, Squirrels at their 20-yard line. Pair of receivers out on either side. And Mitchell goes to Wisniewski, cuts towards the right side. Strike that on the run. That was Drew Urbach on the carry.
Mario Garza the tackle.
Urbach will get some positive yards. He'll get 4 on his first carry. Garza with the tackle. Urbach saw a handful of carries last week. Again, you look at the way this offense gets run for the Squirrels, and it is they run deep. They run deep in their rotation. We talked to Coach Tommy Butler about that in the pregame, is guys need to be ready to go. 3rd down and 10. Squirrels at their 23-yard line. They'll get some movement in the backfield. Mitchell has the snap, looks right, eludes the tackle, able to get the throw off, and they're going to say incomplete. I believe that was Roney who got in the backfield and wrapped him around at the shoulders, and he was coming down, and he just threw that one away to avoid a loss. And that will be a 4th and 10, so Brush will come out to punt. So the Squirrels get stalled out. Brush gets the snap. The punt, this one deflected. Rolls at the 40, will come to about the 47-yard line. No one's going to touch that one, as Blason Dolney was set to return the kick. And positive yardage to start this drive for the Oaks Tornadoes. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line of the Central Cass Squirrels. 4:26 to go in the first quarter. No score on the Bank North scoreboard. You're watching coverage of Squirrels football on yourliveevent.com home opener for the 0-1 Central Cass Squirrels. 21-0 a loss last week against Kindred. Oaks starting out their season with a win 33-30 against Stellendale Edgeley Cullum, a Region 1 opponent. Garza and Skoglund in the backfield, under center, Dolney. Movement on the line as Roney goes from right to left. It's pitched to the deep back, and a little bit of confusion on his blocking, but able to get upfield and get some positive yards as Mario Garza took a big sidestep, and it set him up for about a 5-yard run. Garza picked up 4 yards. And he turned around, and Roney was dropping back to kind of block and give him the outside, and he bumped into his own teammate, but just kept churning, able to pick up some good yards there. It's a 2nd down and 6 ball at the Squirrels' 45-yard line. 3:49 and counting to go here in this opening quarter. There'll be a back on either side of the quarterback. Blason Dolney, one receiver out on either side, and some early movement, and we're going to get a whistle. Trevin Quam. It's called for the offsides, and this will move it up to the 40-yard line. Now becomes a 2nd down and 5. Excuse me, 2nd down and 2 on the 5-yard pickup. Ball at the Squirrels' 40-yard line. Some change of personnel coming for Oaks, and looks like they might come out to an empty set. Now they will put a player in the backfield to block. That's Chris Titus. Dolney gets some space out to the left side, eludes the tackle of Bifford. Bachmeyer on the chase, and he will dive forward. Is it enough for the 1st down? And it will be enough for the 1st down. They needed 2. He probably got about 2.5, and a 1st down, the first of the game for Oaks. Blason Dolney, again, 1st year at the quarterback position for this Tornadoes team, and that was just grace under pressure. He had all sorts of players in pursuit. Good awareness of where he was on that sideline, and took the big dive for the 1st down. The ball will go to the 37-yard line of the Squirrels, and now a 1st and 10 with 3:07 to go in the first quarter. No score on the Bank North scoreboard, and it's a handoff to Skoglund right side, and he'll get some positive yardage. Stopped at about the 31. So Skoglund will pick up about 7 as before he's stopped by Kate Olsen-Tinglestead.
5-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 5 coming up.
It'll be a 2nd down and 5, ball at the 32-yard line. Tornadoes picking up their first down of the game here on their 2nd offensive series. They'll get some movement on the line. Trying to get the defense a little off balance. It will go to Garza, the deep back, and Garza run towards the right side. And he is finally stopped by Peyton Lamar. I believe it's Lamar and Sam Zemer.
Also number 3, Peyton Lamar in on the tackle.
I don't believe Garza will get any positive yardage out of that run.
Short loss on the play.
I'll say it's about a loss of a yard. Ball back to the 32-yard line, 3rd down and 6. Just inside of 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. It's been a quick first quarter and this scoreless game between these two regional opponents here in Central Cass. 3 in the backfield, 1 on either side. Dolney waiting for the snap, and we'll get some early movement on the line again.
Penalty flag down.
It was Wisniewski who dropped the shoulder. Second penalty on this drive, and it will give a first down to Oaks. It'll be a 1st and 10 at Central Cass's 27-yard line. Stops time with 1:43 to go in the first quarter. Movement on the line. Brogan Roney will go from right to left. Dropping back deep is Dolney. Has a player in pursuit, and Wisniewski gets the throw off and a completion. Able to connect to Max Wallach.
Tackled by Chase Bachmeyer.
About
9-yard gain on the play.
Be a pickup of 9 yards. So Wallach, the 9-yard reception.
That 1st and 10 for the Tornadoes.
Strike that. It'll be a 1st and 10. Ball will be at the 17-yard line. And a handoff to Garza, and he is stopped by a whole wall of squirrels, and it'll be a loss, probably about a loss of 2 for Garza on his 3rd carry. And we're looking at 41.4 left to go in the first quarter. And we're going to get a timeout. That is a Cass County Mutual timeout. They provide insurance products to all of southeastern North Dakota. They're a local company providing local service to all policy holders. Visit centralcassmutual.com to find an agent near you.
Enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in North Dakota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Now is the time to take note of any issues you may have experienced with your planter while it's fresh in your mind. We can come out, walk the fields with you, and talk over these concerns and put a plan together. For a limited time, save $50 per row when you buy Delta Force from RDK Enterprises. Cash discounts are also available upon qualifying purchase. Take advantage of these discounts and contact us today. RDK Enterprises, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
It's a Cass County Mutual timeout. Central Cass, Oaks, no score. It's the Tornadoes football, a 2nd down and 16 at the 23-yard line of Central Cass. Oaks on the beneficial side of some penalties, been able to move the football. Blayson Dolney, the senior quarterback, has done a good job commanding this offense for Oaks. Greg Dobitz wanting to take some time here as they know they got a good scoring opportunity coming here with 41.4 left in the first quarter. Skoglund, Garza, Dolney all getting in the mix there on the running game. Dolney connecting with Max Wallach. That gave him this first down on the drive as everyone will come back out here on the field. 2nd down and 16. Ball at the 23-yard line of Central Cass. He'll send Garza out to the flats, does Dolney. Dolney with pressure throws. This one is tipped, incompletion. It was intended to Skoglund. And I think Skoglund tried to go over Wisniewski, and Wisniewski able to kind of alter what he wanted to do on that route, and the ball gets tipped away. It's an incompletion and a 3rd down and 16 at the Squirrels' 23-yard line. The incompletion will stop time here. It's under 30 seconds to go in the opening quarter. No score again on the Bank North scoreboard. 36.2 seconds to go. 3 receivers left side, 1 on the near side. Brogan Roney, the lone receiver on the near side. And looks like Garza in the backfield to block. Strike that's Skoglund in the backfield to block. And on the run is Dolney, and he is tackled at the 14-yard line.
Brought down by number 51, Tyler Cruchet.
Cruchet will stop him as he picks up 9 yards. And it'll now be a 4th down. Fourth down and 5. Oaks wants to go for it here on the 13-yard line of the Squirrels. And they don't need the end zone. They just need 5 yards. Donley takes a look, will take a shot, and he'll complete the pass. Let's see if it can be extended out as it goes into the hands of Skoglund. So they needed 5. Did they get the 5 as the quarter comes to an end? And they're going to take some time to measure it. If it's 5 yards, it is exactly 5 yards. So we're going to see. So it is a completion. As both players come to their sideline. Again, the quarter has come to an end here on the Bank North scoreboard. It will be a scoreless first quarter, but it's going to be a matter of the measurement. And let's see if they got to get that chain fully taut. And if he has it, it's by the end, and it's close, and it's going to be short. Short about maybe 3 or 4 inches, if that. So that's how the quarter will end. Oaks goes for it on a 4th down. The defense able to come up with the stop. The Squirrels will have the football when we return with quarter number 2 on yourliveevent.com.
The 2023 R&J Sports Fall Sports Guide is now available in digital format. You can view the 2023 Fall Sports Guide online and on mobile by visiting rnjbroadcasting.com and clicking on the Sports Guide link. View schedules, coaches' bios, and see plenty of photos and tidbits to get ready for the fall sports seasons. The R&J Sports Fall Sports Guide is now online and available at rnjbroadcasting.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
And we're back on yourliveevent.com. 12 minutes goes up on our Bank North scoreboard as we are ready for quarter number 2. Squirrels will have it on their own 7-yard line. It's a 1st and 10. Snap to Mitchell will be a handoff to Wisniewski over to the left side, and he finds himself free and down at the 15-yard line. Deegan Rorick finally making the stop. It looked like Wisniewski was going to have some positive yardage, maybe about 2 or 3 yards, and all of a sudden you're looking, he's on the left side, all of a sudden he's at the right side of the field and picks up 7. It's a 2nd down and 3. Squirrels 1 first down in this game. Oaks with a pair of first downs, went for it on a 4th down deep inside of Squirrels territory, did not get it. We're about 6 inches shy of the first down, and that's how our first quarter came to an end as Mitchell wants to run this one himself. Trey Skoglund initiates the contact, and a couple other players will come in on the stop, and it will be no gain for Mitchell. Strike that will be a pickup of a yard, and now a 3rd down and 2. Squirrels at their 16-yard line. Our Farmers Union Agency halftime report coming up here once this quarter comes to an end. It'll be Wisniewski on the handoff here, and he'll get the first down as he's tackled at the 21-yard line. Isaac Wisniewski picks up 5 yards. Another first down for the Squirrels.
That is another Squirrel first down.
I want to thank all of our sponsors throughout our coverage of Squirrels Athletics: Irie Insurance, Bank North, Cass County Mutual, and Taupe Insurance. Farmers Union, Tommy's Express Car Wash, Enbridge Energy, just to name a few. First and 10 at the 23-yard line. It'll be Wisniewski again with the handoff, and he'll get a pickup of about 4 or 5. Strike that was Urbach. Urbach with the carry.
Trey Skoglund the tackle. 5-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 5 coming up for the Squirrels.
And Urbach on his second carry picks up 5 yards. 2nd down at 5. Ball to the 29-yard line. Inside of 10 to go here in the opening half. 2 near side receivers, 2 on the far side. Mitchell with the snap, throws towards the flat, connects with Thompson, and he'll pick up a block and is down at the 35.
Complete to number 14, Jake Thompson. Brought down by number 15, Chris Titus.
Titus making the stop of Thompson. It'll be another first down, of this time of the passing variety for the Squirrels, and they're just moving upfield. 1st and 10 at their 36.
1st and 10, the Squirrels at their own 36-yard line.
We are in quarter number 2, 9 minutes, 37 seconds counting to go here in the first half on the Bank North scoreboard. Visit them online at ibanknorth.com. And Mitchell with the run himself initiates contact at about the 39-yard line, and he'll get forced back to the 38.
Trey Skoglund.
Mitchell, maybe a pickup of 2. He knew that that linebacker core of Skoglund, Potasic, Titus, and Wallach was just going to be all over him, and he embraced that, put the shoulder down and bumped into him. And he just ended up getting pushed back about a yard or 2, so he'll pick up 3. That's now a 2nd down and 7. Squirrels at the 39-yard line. Thompson, the lone receiver, near side. 2 out at the far side. It'll be a throw to Thompson on the flat. Gets a nice block and is out at about the 40. Cale Pearson came back and gave a big block. Thompson will pick up 3 yards on the completion.
3-yard gain on the play.
And it'll be a 3rd down and 4. Ball at the 43 now of the Squirrels.
Squirrels from their own 42-yard line.
They've kept the clock moving here in the first half. Pearson, Thompson, this time will swap sides. They'll be on the far side. Peyton Lamar, lone receiver, near side. Wisniewski, the tailback. Throw on the near side towards the flat to Bachmeyer, and it's incomplete.
Mitchell's pass incomplete. Chase Bachmeyer, the intended receiver.
Second incompletion by Mitchell in the game. 4th down and 4, ball at the 42. Stops us with 8:06 to go in the opening half on the Bank North scoreboard. Neither team able to find the end zone through the first quarter, and no signs of Riker Brush or the punting team coming out here, so it'll be interesting to see if it's going to be a kind of a rugby-style fake punt or if they're going to go for it here on a 4th down and 4. We saw a 4th down attempt already come from Oaks. They weren't able to get it. Mitchell gets the snap, comes back, throws, and if it's caught, it's an interception, and it is an interception from Mario Garza.
Intercepted by number 12, Mario Garza.
Garza the interception. And Oaks will take over at the 45-yard line of Central Cass.
44-yard line. 1st and 10 for Oaks.
Garza spotted that ball well, was in the right position, made it look easy, came away with the catch. And it's now a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. I formation for Oaks. Dolney will go to the lead back. That is Garza, rather Skoglund.
Number 2, Trey Skoglund with the carry.
Yeah, Skoglund with the carry, and
Kate Olsen Tinglestead tackle.
we'll see if it's going to be no gain or a loss, and they'll put him
No gain on the play.
at the line of scrimmage, so no gain for Trey Skoglund.
From the Squirrel 44-yard line.
So 2nd down and 10 at the Squirrel 44-yard line for the Tornadoes. 2 first downs for them coming here in the first half. Their first look at offense here in quarter number 2. Snap to Dolney. He's going to hand it off to Garza, and Garza is stopped behind the line of scrimmage, probably back at the 46-yard line.
Number 55, Brady Plants.
Brady Plants will get the final stop. A few other players in on the play. Evan Wiersma in on the play as well. And Evan Wiersma down on the field. We're going to have a officials timeout coming as the trainer will come in to talk to the sophomore. This timeout brought to you by Cass County Mutual and Taupe Insurance. And we'll keep it right here as Evan Wiersma able to get to his feet and will come towards the near sideline, but still that officials timeout coming here. Thanks for being with us on this Friday night. Senior night home opener for the Squirrels. Squirrels looking for the first win of the year. Oaks looking to start the year at 2-0. Really picked up a lot of momentum, did Oaks last year to start the year. They were 9-2. 5 straight wins to start the year. Ended up the season with 3 straight wins, and then a win in the first round of the playoffs, earning that right to host the first round. And then a loss in the next round to Hillsborough Central Valley. 3rd down and 11. Ball at the 45-yard line of Central Cass. Donley with time. Now pressured and tackled in the backfield. And it's Tyler Cruchet with the tackle. And a loss of 5. Cruchet found his way through and makes the tackle. So now the Tornadoes facing a 4th down and 11 and looking like no choice for them, or 4th down and 16, no choice for them but to punt. Max Wallach will do the punting. Chase Bachmeyer will do the returning for Central Cass. 6 minutes, 10 seconds in counting to go in the first half. And Wallach's punt is tracked down by Bachmeyer. We'll watch it take a bounce in favor of the Squirrels at about the 20-yard line. Ball was smothered by Deegan Rorick.
Squirrel ball, they'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Squirrels will have it at their 21-yard line for a 1st and 10. And still scoreless on the Bank North scoreboard. At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities they serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on. It's value-based banking. Visit them online at ibanknorth.com. Snap on the first down. Connection to the hands of Lamar. Eludes the first tackle, eludes the second, but still stopped inside of the 20. About a loss of 2 on the completion to Lamar. Mario Garza made the stop. Garza getting that last possession for the Tornadoes on an interception, his first of the season. Loss of 2, 2nd down and 13. Squirrels at their own 18-yard line, now just inside of 5.5 to go in the second quarter of this scoreless game. 3 near side receivers, 1 on the far side. Braden Mitchell waiting for the snap. Runs out to the near side, checking down receivers, throwing on the run, and this one into the hands of Thompson down at the 31-yard line.
Braden Mitchell's pass complete to number 14, Jake Thompson.
13-yard pickup and a first down, the 4th of the first half for the Squirrels.
That is another Squirrel first down.
So Mitchell taking his time, showing his patience, and just able to get himself free was Thompson for that catch. So 1st and 10 at their 32 as we approach 5 to go in the first half. Mitchell passes near side, connects with Bachmeyer, who's wrapped around and brought out at the 40. And we'll see where this one is spotted.
Pass complete to number 5, Chase Bachmeyer. Tackled by number 11, Noah Wood.
That'll be a pickup of 8, a 2nd down and 2. Noah Wood, the senior corner, making the tackle. Squirrels looking for their first down of this half. Tight formation this time, which is 2 receivers near side. 5 seconds on the play clock, and it's pitched to Lamar around the outside. Has a blocker in front in Urbach. And Lamar with the carry is stopped at the 40 for no gain.
Carter Potasic, the ball carrier.
And Urbach was right there setting up the blocks for Lamar.
Penalty flag down on the play.
And we'll see a penalty marker down near the 40. Face mask against the Squirrels. Holding against the Squirrels. So what was a 3rd down and 2? Comes a 3rd down and 12. Third penalty of this game called against the Squirrels. Quick to get the snap off on this 3rd down and long, and this one knocked away. Nice play for Blayson Dolney coming in as the pass by Mitchell to Lamar gets knocked away. Blayson Dolney just came in and swatted that one away, came over the top of Lamar, an incompletion, and it's a 3rd down and 12.
3rd and 12 coming up for the Squirrels.
Squirrels at their own 30, 4:44 to go in the first half. Again, no score on the iBank North scoreboard. Squirrels getting their offense set. 4 on the line to rush for Oaks. Mitchell getting some good blocking. Rears back, downfield, overthrows his intended receiver, and that was Cole Holzer. Had the big man, the 6'7" big man downfield, but could not complete on that pass, and it will stop time with 4:36 to go in the first half. The Squirrels a 4th down and 12. Ball at their own 30. Riker Brush will come out to punt. Dolney, the quarterback, will return this punt. Snap to Brush. This one comes off clean. Dolney dropping back behind this one as it's going to go to the 5 and into the end zone. Was it touched? That's the question.
Touchback is the call on the punt.
It'll be a touchback, but the Central Cass sideline arguing that Dolney touched it, made it a live football, and the Squirrels were able to make the tackle in the end zone.
Oaks ball, they'll have a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Some discussion coming with the official from Captain Kate Olson Tinglestead. It'll be a 1st and 10 at their own 20 for Oaks. Senior Mason Vance coming out to be on the line for this play. Wiersma was taken off with an injury timeout. He was able to walk to the sideline, but Vance playing in his position out there on the field. An I formation again, and it will go to the deep back, Garza. Garza run towards the right side and gets an extra push as he is down at the 24-yard line. Garza on his 5th carry will get 4 yards before being stopped by Isaac Wisniewski, and a 2nd down and 6.
4-yard gain on the play, 2nd and 6 coming up for the Tornadoes. They're on 24-yard line.
Inside of 4 minutes to play in the first half. No score on the Bank North scoreboard. 2 near side receivers. Again, that offset I formation coming as Dolney under center. Pitches to Garza, the deep back. Has some blocking downfield from Skoglund. Turns the corner and is forced out about the 23-yard line.
Tackle by number 24, Nick Dutt.
There's Nick Dutt with the tackle. And we'll see what Garza gets on that run. It'll just be a pickup of a yard for Garza. And 3rd down and 5 for the Tornadoes. They're at their own 25-yard line. Just one in the backfield for Blayson Dolney on this 3rd down. Skoglund turns for the screen pass, eludes the first tackle from Wiersma, and then is finally stopped at the 33-yard line. Skoglund will pick up about 8 yards and will get the 1st down. Oaks, the 1st and 10 at their 32-yard line. Nice job by Skoglund to come off that pass. Turned right around, grabbed the ball, was able to shake off the first tackle from Wiersma and extend that one for the 1st down. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go. It's a handoff to Skoglund onto the near side. Picks up a block before being upended at the 37-yard line. That was Colton Cruchet with the stop. About a 5-yard pickup for Skoglund. And a second down and 5.
Second and 5 coming up for the Tornadoes.
2:50 and counting to go in the first half. We'll have our Farmers Union Agency halftime report coming up. We'll get you our first half numbers of a game that's been scoreless so far. Only delayed handoff will keep it himself as a spin move up the middle before being stopped, and this one will be close. It will be very close, and it will be a matter of the spot from the official.
Number 31, Isaac Wisniewski, the carry of the tackle.
And they will give him the first down, so Donley will get the 5 yards they need, and another first down for the Squirrels.
At their own 42-yard line.
First and 10 at their 42-yard line, inside of 2.5 to play. Oaks showing early in this game. They ended the first quarter going for it on a 4th down. Did not convert. So you imagine they're going to push it here as much as they can to go into the half as a handoff to Mario Garza, stopped at the 45-yard line. Garza's 7th carry produces 3 yards and a second down and 7, and we're going to get a timeout. That one's taken by Tommy Butler. It's a Cass County Mutual and Tope Insurance timeout. Get in touch with Ryan at Tope Insurance in Castleton for a quota review of your policies. Give Tope Insurance a call, 701-347-4045. We'll be back on yourliveevent.com.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Doug Gray. I'm confident during the performance and when it's time for college. I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator.
And coming out of the timeout, Skoglund got the snap, and Wisniewski right through the line of scrimmage. And it will be a loss of about 2 yards. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Actually, going to be a loss of 4 yards. And we have another timeout. That's a Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, Tope Insurance Company timeout. Cass County Mutual provides insurance products to all of southeastern North Dakota. They're a local company providing local service to all policyholders. Visit CassCountyMutual.com to find an agent near you. It's been a game that's gone by quickly as neither team able to find the end zone, and neither team kind of really sustaining that drive. We've seen some big moments on both sides. Blason Donley had a good run back in the first quarter. Dove on the far sideline, got the yards needed for the first down. We see some good runs from Mitchell, Wisniewski, neither team stringing those together. It hasn't been a drive with more than 2 first downs, and that belongs to Central Cass on the first drive. So both teams looking to settle in for the final 2:01 here of the first half. We will have our Farmers Union Agency halftime report coming up. Our Cass County Mutual Tope Insurance timeout comes to an end. 2 receivers on the far side, 2 on the near side, and it will be 2 in the backfield.
3rd down, Squirrel fans, 3rd and 10.
Snap to Donley. Will be a handoff to Skoglund, and Skoglund stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Skoglund, the ball carrier.
It was Tyler Cruchet initiated the contact, and his teammates came in to help clean it up. No gain on the carry for Skoglund, and 1:52 left to play in the first half. And we're going to have another Cass County Mutual Tope Insurance timeout. We'll step aside. We'll be back on yourliveevent.com.
At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
Central Cass Schools' mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
It's a Cass County Mutual Taupe Insurance timeout. No score, 1:54 left to play in our first half, and a 4th down and 7 coming up for the Oaks Tornadoes. Gone for it a 4th down once already, did not complete it. Man, looks like they want to punt this one away as Max Wallach standing back about the 32-yard line. And this one skied, will touch down somewhere around the 30, and it's picked up by the Squirrels. Ball was caught by Cale Pearson.
Punt returned by number 17, Cale Pearson.
So Squirrels will have a minute 43 on a drive that will start around their 38, will be at their 38-yard line. So 1st and 10 at the 38 for Central Cass with a minute 43 to go. I believe you have a timeout, at least a timeout remaining here before we go into half. Squirrels have yet to find the end zone this season. 21-0 the score last week against Kindred. Mitchell coming back. Time, rears back, throws, if he can connect with Bachmeyer, and it's in and out of his hands about the 25-yard line. You can hear the crowd ramping up, the sideline ramping up. Bachmeyer had beaten the secondary, just could not hang on to that football. And an incompletion, a 2nd down and 10 will stop time with a minute 37 left in the half. Not ruling out a touchdown by Bachmeyer at all on that play, but I say worst case scenario is you get that ball at about the 10-yard line. So 2nd and 10 from the 38. Mitchell looking around, has a lot of open field up to the 50 and out at the 45-yard line.
Mitchell with a carry, nice gain on the play.
A 17-yard run for Mitchell and another 1st down for the Squirrels.
For Braden Mitchell.
Everyone was looking deep pass. Mitchell looked like he was going to go deep, far side of the field, saw the open space, took advantage, got himself out of bounds. And it's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line of Oaks, plus territory for the Squirrels, and I feel like they haven't been in plus territory at all this quarter. 3 near side, 1 far side. Mitchell near side. On the run, has pressure, eludes. Everyone will come to the 40, to the 35, and is pushed out of bounds by Carter Potasic.
Braden Mitchell, the ball carrier. Knocked out of bounds by number 56, Carter Potasic.
Mitchell has at least 7 on that run, maybe 8.
8-yard gain on the play.
We'll get 8 yards. It's a 2nd down and 2.
Coming up for the Squirrels.
And coming out of bounds, we'll stop it with 1:20 to go in the first half. This offense coming alive right now for the Squirrels to close out the second quarter. One far side receiver, 3 near side receivers. Mitchell has some time in the pocket, shot towards the end zone, and this one almost intercepted, almost caught.
Braden Mitchell's pass incomplete. Chase Bachmeyer.
Bachmeyer was the receiver, and it was tipped downfield. I believe that was Wood who knocked it, or Potasic who knocked it away, and Bachmeyer tried to dive for it, almost had a hand on it in the end zone.
Coming up for the Squirrels from the Oaks 36.
3rd down and 2 for Central Cass at Oaks' 36-yard line. 1 minute, 14 seconds to go in the first half. And Mitchell able to connect with Bachmeyer. Nope, incompletion. Bachmeyer had it at about the 30-yard line. Would have been a 6-yard pickup and a first down. Could not hang on to the football. Now a 4th down and 2 for the Squirrels. They're at Oaks' 36-yard line. 3 near side receivers, 1 on the far side. Mitchell has Wisniewski behind him. Throws to Bachmeyer. This time first down for Bachmeyer and comes out at the 30.
Complete to number 5, Chase Bachmeyer.
Chase Bachmeyer will get 6 yards and a first down. Be a 1st and 10 at the 30. 1:05 to go in the first half. Farmers Union Agency halftime report coming up.
31.
The receivers on the near side, 1 on the far side. Bachmeyer, the lone receiver. Near side, we're looking at Thompson, Pearson, and Lamar. Mitchell looks for Lamar, and this one is intercepted. Bryson Donley, the interception. The second interception thrown by Mitchell.
Intercepted by number 14, Bryson Donley.
Donley, the interception, his first of the year. Like that, I believe it's his second of the year, and Tornadoes will have the ball at their own 15-yard line. 53.5 left to play in the first half. Wait for everyone to get in position.
15-yard line.
Donley puts this one downfield, and it should be enough for a first down. Goes to Wallach.
Isaac Wisniewski on the tackle.
And that will be enough for a first down. And Oaks will get a 1st and 10 at their 26-yard line, 45.6 to go in the first half. And they'll spike the ball to get the stoppage. Coach Greg Dobitz wanting some extra time. So the second interception of the half for Oaks. Bryson Donley, the quarterback.
From their 27-yard line.
I believe it's Garza. Yeah, Garza and Donley with interceptions for Oaks in this game. Tornadoes 1-0 on the year, 33-30. Their win against EEK last week at home. 2 near side receivers, 1 far side. Snap a little high. Donley reels it in. Able to plant his feet. And if he connects, this will be big. And it comes to Skoglund. And Skoglund across midfield down at the 42-yard line.
Trey Skoglund. Tackle line number 31, Isaac Wisniewski.
And a big pickup, a 1st and 10. Ball will be at the 40-yard line of Central Cass. And we're going to get a timeout. It's a Cass County Mutual Tope Insurance timeout. We'll be back on yourliveevent.com.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Emery Vistos Implement has been family owned and operated since 1935, located in Oaks, North Dakota. They sell CarQuest automotive parts and numerous lines of agriculture parts. Plus, in their new garden center, you'll be sure to find grilling and canning supplies. And you'll have to stop by and check out their new Ariette, Cinch, and Crew Girl clothing selection. At Emery Vistos Implement, anything you need is under one roof. Stop in just south of Oaks on Highway 1 or give them a call at 701-742-2167. They'll be sure to have what you need.
33 seconds left in the second quarter. No score out of this Cass County Mutual Tope Insurance timeout. Oaks a 1st and 10 at the Squirrels' 41-yard line. Donley showing off that arm here this quarter, and this pass is deflected, almost intercepted Cade Olsen-Tingelstad had it go in and out of his hands. But on that deflected pass, we'll make it a 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10 coming up for the Tornadoes.
Only last week against EEK, 12 for 18, 236 yards, 3 touchdowns. Rushed for another 46 yards. 2nd down and 10 at the 41. Donley looks at the flat, looks left side, looks near side, throws this one downfield, incomplete.
Donley's pass incomplete. Trey Skoglund, the intended receiver.
20.8 seconds to go.
10 coming up for the Tornadoes.
In a first half that kind of cruised by. I'd say this last 3 minutes and change is at a different tempo, has felt different than the majority of what this first half has looked like. 2 near side, 2 far side receivers. Let's see what Blayson Donley does with the offense. Donley comes back. Nice block. Shot towards the end zone. This one intercepted. Peyton Lamar with the interception.
Donley's pass intercepted by number 3, Peyton Lamar.
So the Squirrels get an interception of their own, and they'll get the football at their 5-yard line with 12.9 seconds.
At their own 5-yard line.
Imagine for the Squirrels. Right now, it's just a matter of getting out of this quarter and keeping this score at 0 going into halftime. And that's what they'll do. Mitchell will take the snap, takes the knee. We have a few seconds left here on the scoreboard as we'll come into halftime. Our score at the half on the Bank North scoreboard: Oaks 0, Central Cass 0, Farmers Union Insurance, Farmers Union Agency halftime report coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at Enbridge.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in North Dakota because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Now is the time to take note of any issues you may have experienced with your planter while it's fresh in your mind. We can come out, walk the fields with you, and talk over these concerns and put a plan together. For a limited time, save $50 per row when you buy Delta Force from RDK Enterprises. Cash discounts are also available upon qualifying purchase. Take advantage of these discounts and contact us today. RDK Enterprises, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
The 2023 R&J Sports Fall Sports Guide is now available in digital format. You can view the 2023 Fall Sports Guide online and on mobile by visiting rnjbroadcasting.com and clicking on the Sports Guide link. View schedules, coaches' bios, and see plenty of photos and tidbits to get ready for the fall sports seasons. The R&J Sports Fall Sports Guide is now online and available at rnjbroadcasting.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nb.gov/confident.
I'm Doug Gray. I'm confident during the performance and when it's time for college. I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator. At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
Central Cass Schools' mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Emery Vistos Implement has been family-owned and operated since 1935, located in Oaks, North Dakota. They sell CarQuest automotive parts and numerous lines of agriculture parts. Plus, in their new garden center, you'll be sure to find grilling and canning supplies. And you'll have to stop by and check out their new Ariette, Cinch, and Crew Girl clothing selection. At Emery Vistos Implement, anything you need is under one roof. Stop in just south of Oaks on Highway 1 or give them a call at 701-742-2167. They'll be sure to have what you need.
Welcome back to the half. No score here on our Bank North scoreboard. This is our Farmers Union Agency halftime report. Scott and Taylor, your local small town agents for Castleton and surrounding communities, whether it's crop and farm, home and auto, health and life, commercial or recreational insurance. Visit Farmers Union Insurance Castleton for the great rates and local service you expect. Well, no score here. The offenses have had their opportunities, but both teams had at least one opportunity, but neither team has been able to really string together the drive to find the end zone. Let's take a look at the numbers for the Oaks Tornadoes on official stats. 4 first downs. Basin Donley, 62 yards passing with an interception. Trey Skoglund, 43 yards in the air. Mason Wallach, 35 yards in the air. Rushing-wise, that ground game hasn't been there for Oaks here in the first half. 25 yards rushing, 87 total yards of offense, again, to go along with 4 first downs. Their defense has been able to pick up a pair of interceptions. Mario Garza and Blason Donley, an interception apiece. As for Central Cass, Brandon Mitchell, passing for 54 yards, has thrown 2 interceptions in this game. The Squirrels do have 5 first downs. Their rushing game, the ground game, I should say, has been a little bit more steady than what Oaks has been able to put out there. 31 yards rushing, 44 yards rushing. It's Braden Mitchell, 20 yards on 7 carries. Isaac Wadnusi, 25 yards on 5 carries. Well, Drew Urbach, 9 yards on 2 carries. Top receiver in this game, Chase Bachmeyer, 14 yards on 2 catches, 18 yards on 3 catches, coming for Jake Thompson. Flip that. Thompson, the lead receiver, 18 yards on 3 catches. Chase Bachmeyer, 14 yards on 2 catches. As the offense, again, has not come out full bore for either one of these teams. There is 1 interception as well. That belongs to Peyton Lamar here in the first half. So those are our first half, unofficial first half numbers. No score on the Bank North scoreboard. We'll step aside. More coming up with our Farmers Union Agency halftime report. You're watching Squirrels football on yourliveevent.com.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in North Dakota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Now is the time to take note of any issues you may have experienced with your planter while it's fresh in your mind. We can come out, walk the fields with you, and talk over these concerns and put a plan together. For a limited time, save $50 per row when you buy Delta Force from RDK Enterprises. Cash discounts are also available upon qualifying purchase. Take advantage of these discounts and contact us today. RDK Enterprises, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
The 2023 R&J Sports Fall Sports Guide is now available in digital format. You can view the 2023 Fall Sports Guide online and on mobile by visiting rnjbroadcasting.com and clicking on the Sports Guide link. View schedules, coaches' bios, and see plenty of photos and tidbits to get ready for the fall sports seasons. The R&J Sports Fall Sports Guide is now online and available at rnjbroadcasting.com.
We're back on yourliveevent.com. That will do it for our Farmers Union Insurance Agency halftime report, as there is no score. Team's getting ready to come out here to begin the second half. Look ahead at the season for Oaks after today. Oak Grove coming up next week, a trip out to Hillsboro. Back home against Kindred on the 22nd. Back-to-back road games against Mayport, newest member of the region, Lisbon, and then they'll end their year against Northern Cass. For Central Cass, they'll have that rivalry matchup coming up next week in Hunter against Northern Cass. The Broncos at home the week after that. Road trip out to Mayport. Hillsboro coming up on September 22nd, Hillsboro Central Valley. EEK on the road, and then they end the regular season against Harvey Wells County on October 13th. Those are the upcoming schedules for both of these teams coming up here in this season. And a young season, just week 2, and a whole lot more football coming up. You can check the schedule at yourliveevent.com. That will do it for our halftime report. We'll come back with the second half on yourliveevent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you with available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nb.gov/confident.
I'm Doug Gray. I'm confident during the performance and when it's time for college. I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/.
And Carter Dakota will do the kicking as our second half underway, and Oaks will get the football, and it is down inside the 5-yard line. It was in the hands of Levi Kelly, and he is stopped at about the 10.
Number 22, Levi Kelly on the return.
So Oaks will get pinned at their 10-yard line to begin the second half. Cale Pearson coming in with the big tackle.
Oaks ball, first and 10. They'll have it at their own 10-yard line.
Oaks put up 33 points last week in that win against Ellendale Edgeley Colm, a 33-30 victory. Lining up on the near hash, Playson Dolney will have Mario Garza to his right, 3 receivers on the left side, run on the right side. Dolney wants to run. We'll pitch it back over to Garza, and Garza finds some open space before colliding or bumping into Dolney. And Garza, maybe a pickup of about 2 or 3 and a second down. And Garza will get 2 yards on the carry and a second down and 8. Ball at the 12-yard line for Oaks. And it'll be a handoff to the deep back. Skoglund eludes the first tackle, knocked down by Wisniewski at the 15-yard line. So Skoglund will get 3, and it's a 3rd down and 5 for Oaks. I know Oaks, obviously, neither team has been able to score in this game as we're in the 3rd quarter, but I will say that it's a little bit of attrition, or a little bit of controlling the time for Central Cass. So you look at the offense that Oaks has put out, the gains that they have gotten, the first downs that they have gotten, and I don't have time of possession in front of me, but I imagine it's in favor of Central Cass. So Oaks has made the most of their time, and right now they're kind of slowing things down, and maybe they're going to control time of possession here in the second half. One of those little numbers that could be big, looking for a win, as the ball connects to Skoglund, and he is taken down at the 18-yard line.
Number 2, Trey Skoglund. Brought down by number 14, Jake Thompson.
Skoglund, 2 yards on the pickup. Thompson making the tackle.
Just short of the first down.
Short of the first down by a yard, and a 4th and 1 for Oaks. Oaks is 0-1 on 4th down attempts, and Max Wallach back at the 5-yard line. They're not going to risk it here this early.
Chase Bachmeier back deep to receive.
This early in the second half is Bachmeier back at about the 48-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout by Greg Dobitz. That is a Cass County Mutual Tope Insurance timeout. Get in touch with Ryan at Tope Insurance in Castleton for a quarter review of your policies. Give Tope Insurance a call, 701-347-4045. We'll be back on yourliveevent.com.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator.
Back on yourliveevent.com, a Cass County Mutual Tope Insurance timeout. 3rd quarter just getting underway here. 9:41 to go in the quarter. 4th down and 1. Oaks at their own 19-yard line. All indications is that they will not go for it. And now lining up like they've had a change of heart. And Wallach's going to drop back. Let's see what they do here on this 4th and 1. And it comes to Wallach. And he will boot this one. And it is down at the 40. Takes a squirrel bounce back at the 38-yard line. So Squirrels will get a good field position to start this drive. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line of the Oaks Tornadoes.
38-yard line.
Tornadoes maybe trying to cause some early movement from Central Cass, lining up like potentially faking that punt. Yeah, that was Skoglund who lined up like it was almost like it was going to be a direct snap. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. Wisniewski in the backfield. Look at the handoff from Mitchell. Comes right up the middle and has some good blocking down for him as he is taken down at the 34-yard line. So he'll pick up 4 yards on his first carry of the second half, and it's a 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6 coming up for Central Cass.
Man, now we're talking 6 quarters of football without a touchdown here to start the season for Central Cass. And Wisniewski again, this time jabbed up the middle, shows some patience as he extends that one for another pickup of 2.
Wisniewski with the carry. Trey Skoglund the tackle. Short gain on the play.
He darted up the middle, was all jammed up, pulled back, went around the side, and was able to extend that about 1 or 2 yards on the carry. We'll give him a yard on that one. 3rd down and 5, ball at the 33-yard line. Just under 8.5 to go in the 3rd quarter. No score between the Squirrels and the Tornadoes. Region 1 football coverage here on this Friday night. Mitchell with some time, wants to run himself. Let's see if he picks up the first down. He does, and is tackled at the 25-yard line.
Trey Skoglund the tackle.
Another 8-yard run for Mitchell.
Result of the run, that is a Squirrel. First down.
That is a first down.
1st and 10 at the Oaks 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at Oaks 25-yard line. Now, I believe this is the deepest Central Cass has been able to get the ball inside of their opposing team's territory. And Mitchell fakes the handoff, will run himself, is wrapped around and stopped at the 15-yard line.
Tackle by number 35, Max Wallach.
It's Max Wallach with the tackle.
8-yard gain on the play.
Back-to-back 8-yard runs for Mitchell. In fact, his last 3 runs have been for 8 yards. Second down and 2, ball at the 17-yard line of Oaks. Urbach in the backfield, drops towards the flat. Mitchell wants to run. Defense a little bit patient here as he is stopped by Deegan Rorick.
Tackle by Deegan Rorick.
See what they give Mitchell.
No gain on the play.
Probably will be no gain. That's exactly what it is. You may have made the case for a yard, but now a 3rd down and 2 at Oaks' 17-yard line.
From the Oaks 17-yard line.
Oaks, their Central Cass rather has some time, 15 seconds on the play clock, a little bit of a tighter formation. As they'll have Thompson and Bachmeyer out at the flat, near side. Receiver on his own will be Holzer, and a run for the Squirrels. Let's see if they get it.
Drew Urbach with the carry. Tackle by number 56, Carter Potasic.
And Urbach will get a yard, not enough for the first down. And now the Squirrels changing some personnel.
4th and short, 4th and inches coming up for Central Cass.
4th and about half a yard for Central Cass. At Oaks' 16-yard line. Approaching 6 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter here on the Bank North scoreboard. No score. 2 receivers left side, 1 on the near side, and it will be a first down. Wisniewski will grab about 3.
Tackled by number 12, Mario Garza.
And a first down. And the ball will be at the 13-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 13 for the Squirrels. So they go for it on a 4th down. They're able to convert. About the best drive either side has put together so far this game. Mitchell waits the snap. Will get it. A handoff, run onto the near side. Wisniewski at the 10 to the 5. Brought out of bounds.
Wisniewski with the carry. Mario Garza the tackle.
About a 6-yard pickup for Wisniewski. Make that an 8-yard pickup. And now a 2nd down and 2. They are at the Tornadoes' 5-yard line. Again, really you're at that point, any positive yardage, you're going to keep this drive going. And Mitchell looks, shot towards the back of the end zone, and it's caught, but he was out the back of the end zone. That was Cole Holzer. Was trying to get past the secondary. So that will make it a 3rd down and 2. Squirrels going to break the huddle. Again, 3rd down and 2. They're at the 5-yard line of Oaks. On the doorstep of their first touchdown of the season. Mitchell takes a quick pass, completes to Bachmeyer, and he is dragged out at the 3.
Mitchell's pass complete to number 5, Chase Bachmeyer.
They'll give him the first down, and it will be a 1st and goal now for the Squirrels. The ball will be spotted at the 3-yard line. Bachmeyer's 3rd catch, 17 yards unofficially. Nice job by Bachmeyer, not exposing himself so close to the goal line, understanding that you do have the first down yardage that you need. And Mitchell, Hands this one off to Wisniewski. Wisniewski tries to cut back around the inside. He is back around the 10, and he is tackled, and that will be a loss of 7. Wisniewski kept going far side and kept getting pushed back and back and back. I think he was as far back at the 15-yard line. That will be a loss of 7 yards. A 2nd and goal. Ball will be at the 10-yard line. So Oaks, their defense able to force back Central Cass. Urbach this time in the backfield. Mitchell looking left, takes a shot towards the end zone, knocked away, incomplete. Thompson was the intended receiver. Tell you what, Oaks has done a fantastic job getting hands-on footballs, taking the right angles, getting reads on those passers and those 50-50 plays from Mitchell. 3rd down and goal from the 11-yard line. Two left side receivers, two near side receivers. Urbach remains in the backfield. Mitchell looking right, comes to Ronnie, is wrapped around the backfield, and he is down. That was Tate Thorpe who initiated the play.
In the backfield by number 12, Mario Garza.
And Mario Garza who cleaned up the play, and I believe it will be another loss. Loss of 6. And it will be a field goal attempt coming up. Carter Dakota will be attempting a field goal. 34-yard field goal attempt for Dakota. Here it comes. This one looking good. And it's not. So Dakota goes for the field goal. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Credit the Tornado defense for what they did on that drive. They had Central Cass inside of their 5-yard line. A couple big tackles for a loss. And someone got through. I don't remember who it was had gotten through on the line. I believe it was Trey Skoglund who had gotten through and threw his hands up on that kick attempt. So they were everywhere where they needed to be was Oaks, and this game remains scoreless with 3:45 to go in the 3rd quarter. Oaks will be on the far hash. Donley, a handoff to Skoglund. And Skoglund with the stiff arm is able to get himself loose and is down at the 28-yard line.
Number 2, Tyler Skoglund, the ball carrier. Tackled by number 31, Isaac Wisniewski.
Trey Skoglund was just patient, a little off rhythm with his running, had the stiff arm out there and turned what looked like was going to be a very short gain into 8 yards all of a sudden. It's a 2nd down and 8 at their own 28-yard line right now for Oaks. 3 receivers near side, 1 far side. Only the snap will go to Skoglund again. Skoglund picks up some blocking downfield, has the 1st down and maybe just the 1st down as he is stopped at the 31-yard line. Skoglund will get 3 yards. And as a 1st down, the first one of the 2nd half for the Oaks Tornadoes. Tell you what, defense, especially when you have a lot of two-way players like both of these teams have, when you get your defense coming up with big plays like that, you get an extra step when you go on the offensive side of the football. And that's what it looks like right now is happening for Oaks. One receiver out on either side, 2 in the backfield, and Skoglund and Garza protecting Donley. And he'll keep this one himself as he faked the handoff to Garza. Say about 4 yards on Donley's pickup. And a 2nd down.
About a 6-yard gain on the play.
We'll give him 5 and a 2nd down and 5 on a 5-yard pickup for Blason Donley. Ball at the own 37-yard line for Oaks. Approaching 2 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter here on the Bank North scoreboard, and some early movement from Central Cass, and they have given a first down on that offside to Oaks.
An offside penalty on the Squirrels.
Fourth penalty for the Squirrels. They've been called on offsides before. Ball will move up to Oaks' 42-yard line. 2:01 left to go in the third quarter. One receiver out on either side. Only in the backfield. The snap has some blocking from Skoglund, rather from Garza, and is down at the 45.
Marcus Gifford in on the tackle.
So Dolney will grab 3 yards. That's
4-yard gain on the play.
13 yards over his last 3 carries that he's picked up. Will be a second down and 6. Oaks at their 46-yard line. If you're Oaks right now, you're looking at that clock under a minute and a half to play, about a minute 20 and counting to go in the third quarter. You know, if you keep at this pace, you're going to extend this drive into the final quarter. Keep the ball out of the hands of Central Cass. It's a handoff, but it comes to Garza. And maybe 1 or 2. And a third down. Now they'll go 2 as the ball is up to the 47-yard line. Cato T with the tackle on that play. Third down and 4 for Oaks. 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. They'll stop at 49, and we'll have a trainer out on the field. It is an official's timeout. So we are stopped with 49 seconds to go in the third quarter of the scoreless game. Coach Tommy Butler coming out to have a discussion with the official. I think we're going to have a full timeout coming here. That's a Cass County Mutual Tope Insurance timeout. I think that's what Tommy Butler was talking to the official about, or potentially about a play out there on the field. So a timeout on the field. We'll step aside. Back with more on yourliveevent.com.
At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
Central Cass Schools' mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing.
We're back on yourliveevent.com. Third down and 4. Oaks at their 48-yard line, and a handoff to Skoglund, and he'll get the first down. So we don't have an official spot, and they will finally give it to him. Skoglund has come alive here in this third quarter. That's the third first down for Oaks. By my count, I have 18 yards on 4 carries for Skoglund here in the third quarter. 29 seconds left to play in this quarter. 10-second difference between the play clock and the game clock. Dolney comes back. Rears back to throw, will now be on the run and is able to connect. He connects with Skoglund, and Skoglund will make the catch at about the 41-yard line. Skoglund has been big offensively here in this third quarter as it will come to an end. We have played 3 complete here in Castleton on the Bank North scoreboard. Oaks 0, Central Cass 0. More coming up when we return on yourliveevent.com.
Center and athletic complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Emery Vistos Implement has been family owned and operated since 1935, located in Oaks, North Dakota. They sell CarQuest automotive parts and numerous lines of agriculture parts. Plus, in their new garden center, you'll be sure to find grilling and canning supplies. And you'll have to stop by and check out their new Ariette, Cinch, and Crew Girl clothing selection. At Emery Vistos Implement, anything you need is under one roof. Stop in just south of Oaks on Highway 1 or give them a call at 701-742-2167. They'll be sure to have what you need.
Welcome back to YourLiveEvent.com. Joel Morgan, Jake Watroba on the camera as we get into the final quarter of play. 12 minutes will go up on the scoreboard. And Oaks right now in the driver's seat to find the end zone first. Second down and 5. They're at the Squirrels' 43-yard line. Dolney will come under center. 2 in the backfield, 1 on either side. Skoglund, who's been on fire here in the second half, is the lead back. And no surprise there, he gets the handoff and will get a big push to about the 40. And they'll finally blow the whistle, so Skoglund will pick up another 3 yards.
A host of Squirrels in on the tackle.
Ball will be at the 41-yard line. 3rd down and 3 for Oaks. And as I talked about last quarter, Oaks is more than happy to keep moving the ball upfield and to bring this drive into this final quarter of play. 3rd down and 3 at the 41, and we're going to get a flag down on the play.
Penalty flag down on the play.
And it'll be against Oaks. False start on the Tornadoes, and they're going to lose some yards. Mason Dolney, one of the captains of the team, just discussing that with the officials. They are going to move back. It'll be a 3rd down and 8, back to the 46-yard line. One receiver either side. Same formation as they did, as it's now a 3rd down and 8. They're at the Squirrels' 46-yard line. Dolney fakes a handoff to both in the backfield, rolls left side, has some pressure on, throws on the run, and it's in the hands of the receiver. Is it caught? And it is.
Dolney's pass complete.
About a 16-yard completion.
That'll give the Tornadoes a 1st down, 1st and 10.
I believe it was Brogan Roney who had the catch. And a big play. It was either between Roney and Harris on that play, but either way, a 1st down coming for the Oaks Tornadoes. So they're unfazed by that penalty. A 1st and 10 at the Squirrels' 30-yard line. Missed play in the backfield as a tackle coming for Plants, as he'll bring back the quarterback Dolney back to the 34-yard line.
The tackle in the backfield for the Squirrels. Loss on the play.
I mean, obviously, if you're Oaks, that you don't want to have a play like that to start out a fresh set of downs, but the way they recovered from that penalty, it's kind of a little bend but not break here on this drive. Second down and 14, back to the 34-yard line. Dolney throws upfield, and it was into the hands of Garza, but incomplete.
Mario Garza, the intended receiver.
Stopping time now with 10:25 left to play in the 4th quarter. Again, no score on the Bank North scoreboard. It's values-based banking. Get more online at ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. I formation now for the Tornadoes. 3rd down and 14 at the Squirrels' 34-yard line. Dropping back deep. Layson Dolney has pressure. Tries to throw a screen. Incomplete.
Layson Dolney's pass incomplete. Brady Plants
Garza had space around him, but I think the pressure off the line a little bit quicker than maybe Adonli and Garza had timed on that play, and a 4th down and 14 for Oaks. And some decisions need to be made right now by the Tornadoes. 10:20 left to play in this game, and this has been a long, sustained drive for the Tornadoes. They know that Central Cass is capable of a drive like that themselves. Not a lot of shots for either team into the end zone. And they will go for it here on a 4th down and 14. Only has some time, now gets a pursuit downfield, throws, and it's caught, but it will be short of the down as he connects with Skoglund. They needed 14, and Skoglund got 13. Short 1 yard, so the Squirrels will have a 1st and 10 at their 21-yard line. Tell you what, they didn't score, but some impressive play for this Tornadoes offense on that drive. Mason Donley making his case for player of the game with some of those throws he had under that pressure. So Central Cass has the ball, 10:07 left to play in this game, no score. A handoff, and it is Urbach down at the 24-yard line.
Drew Urbach, the ball carrier. Tackle line number 56, Carter Potasic.
Junior Carter Potasic with the tackle.
About a 3-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 7 coming up for the Squirrels from their own.
And the Squirrels a 2nd down and 7 at their 24-yard line, and they're looking at time right now too. Two receiver far side, one on the near side. I believe it's Urbach again in the backfield. Man set in motion. And it'll be a handoff to Urbach. No, Mitchell, the keeper, had to be fooled up there as he is tackled at the 26-yard line. And Mitchell will pick up 2 yards on the run.
Short gain on the play.
Mitchell 44 yards on 12 carries unofficially. 3rd down and 4. Squirrels at their 27-yard line.
The Squirrels from their own 27-yard line.
2 far side receivers, 2 near side receivers. Mitchell has Urbach in the backfield, steps back, throws up the middle, and this one is caught by Peyton Lamar. And a big pickup for Lamar. He's going to keep going to the 40, cuts inside at the 30-yard line, still going, and to the house. How about that? 73 yards. Are there flags down on the field? There is, back around the 50. So it's a 73-yard connection to the end zone, but a flag down near the 50. Explosive play. Got everyone on their feet, got the sidelines going, but flags are down on the field. And Mario Garza's down on the field right now. He has come up to his feet, but there is a lot going on here. Let's wait for the official word. So right now they're going to have the ball at the 49-yard line. So that'd be a 22-yard completion. The official's pointing near the 40 right now. Again, that penalty marker down. Laundry came down somewhere around the 50, 45. So it'll be a holding. So the ball will be bumped back to the 30. But the Squirrels will have the first down.
On Central Cass. It'll be 3rd down and inches coming up for the Squirrels.
So it will be 3rd down and inches for the Squirrels after all that. What looked like a touchdown play. 3rd down and inches. Squirrels at their own 30-yard line. And Mitchell will go to Wisniewski. He gets the first down, and he is down at the 37-yard line.
Tackled by number 15, Christopher Titus. Result of the run, another Squirrel. First down.
So the Squirrels will get the first down in the scoreless game. 8:33 left to play on the Bank North scoreboard. Squirrels at their own 37-yard line. So new set of downs for the Squirrels. 2 receivers on either side. Mitchell, quick pass out to Bachmeyer on the flat, and he was taken down at the 44-yard line.
Tackled by number 15, Christopher Titus.
And the Squirrels moving the ball here on this drive, 3 yards away from another first down.
8-yard gain on the play.
Make that 2 yards away from another first down. Inside of 8 to go. 7:47 and counting left in this game. Stay tuned for our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. And it's a delayed handoff. Not sure who came away with the ball on that play. It will be positive yardage. Now it was Mitchell in the hands of Urbach. And it was Mitchell with the carry and a first down.
Tackled by number 6, Dylan Harris. Result of the run, another Squirrel. First down.
So first down for Central Cass. 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line. They're chewing up some clock right now, and you know Oaks thinking about that here. Squirrels have gotten inside the 5. It's about the closest they have come to scoring their first touchdown of the season. 7 quarters without a score to start the year for the Squirrels, and it's Mitchell with the run across the 50 down at the 47-yard line. It's about a 5-yard pickup on that run for Braden Mitchell, the senior quarterback.
4-yard gain on the play.
Squirrels team. Runners up last year, losing to Velvet Drake Animus in the championship game. Lost to Kindred to start the year 21-0. Split receivers either side here on this 2nd down and 6. Mitchell airs this one up deep downfield, and it's caught at the 19-yard line into the hands of Bachmeyer. So it was a 30-yard completion.
Pass completed to number 5, Chase Bachmeyer.
And then it looks like a penalty marker came after the play was completed. And it looks like it's going to be against the Squirrels. So it's at the 18-yard line right now. And the officials figuring out which way to go with this ball. We are stopped with 6:20 left in the game. All the officials right now. So it'll be an unsportsmanlike call against the Squirrels. They were at the 18-yard line. And they will come back to the 32. So a 1st and 10 from Oaks' 33-yard line.
1st and 10, the Squirrels at the Oaks 33.
Mitchell coming back. Takes a few steps, throws, and he will connect with Cale Pearson, and Pearson to the end zone. 33-yard completion.
Braden Mitchell,
Cale Pearson with a 33-yard score. Touchdown comes with 6:11 left to play. Six nothing advantage for the Central Cass Squirrels. And they will have an extra point attempt. Dakota will attempt the extra point, trying to make it a 7-0 game. Here it comes, the kick. And it is up, and it is good. 7-0 the score, Central Cass. 6:11 left to play in this one. We'll be back with more on yourliveevent.com.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
We are back on yourliveevent.com, 7-0 on the Bank North scoreboard. Squirrels able to get going on a 33-yard completion from Mitchell to Pearson. Squirrels getting their first touchdown of the season and taking the lead with 6 minutes, 11 seconds to go. And the way Oaks' offense looked on their last drive, they got their work cut out for them. Squirrels defense knows what Oaks is capable of as Blayson Donley is taken out the 24-yard line. Trey Skoglund has had himself a big second half in this game.
Oaks ball, 1st and 10. They'll have it at their own 24-yard
21
line.
rushing yards for Skoglund, mostly coming in the third quarter. 20 yards in the air, so he's had 40-plus yards coming in the second half of this game. You pair that with Blayson Donley able to start picking up some yards on the ground. And all of a sudden, Central Cass knows that 7-0 lead is not too comfortable with so much time left on the clock. Oaks will go to the I formation, 1st and 10 at their 24-yard line. Blayson Donley rolls out, has some pressure coming, throws this one away as he saw Kate Olsen-Tinglestad on his tail. And there will be a flag down on the field.
Penalty flag down after the play.
Kate Olsen-Tinglestad had the hit against Blayson Donley, and he threw the ball out of play. Stopping time at 5:57. The trainer out there on the field right now. Coach Greg Dobitz standing on the side with his player will now take a trip back to the sideline. There is a flag down at about the 20-yard line. With his injury time out on the field, we're going to step aside as well. We'll be back on yourliveevent.com.
The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in North Dakota because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Back on yourliveevent.com, Blason Donley, the quarterback for Oaks, was able to get up and walk himself off the field. And it looks like that penalty that was called before that stoppage of play is against Oaks. Have not gotten an official call yet from the officiating crew. And 5:57 left to play.
It'll be second and 20 for Oaks from their own 14-yard line.
Oaks will have a second down and 20 from their 13. And I believe Donley will not be allowed to come out on this snap. So it'll be Max Wallach to play quarterback. Handoff comes to Garza around the right side, and he is out at about the 18-yard line, so Mario Garza will pick up some yards.
Peyton Lamar on the tackle.
I'm wondering now if Wallach will not just continue to play quarterback.
Third down, Squirrel fans, 3rd and 16.
Three receivers near side, one on the far side, 3rd down and 16. And this pass will be low.
Max Wallach's pass incomplete.
Incompletion. 4th down and 16. Oaks at their 18-yard line. 5 minutes, 16 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter here on the Bank North scoreboard. Values-based banking. Learn more at visitIbankNorth.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Stay tuned for a Time Express Car Wash post-game show coming up. We'll name our Enbridge Energy player of the game. And Wallach's punt will be picked up at the 40-yard line by the Squirrels. It's Cale Pearson. Good return at about the 43-yard line. 5:02 left to go in the game.
Squirrel ball, they'll have it in tornado territory. 1st and 10, Squirrels at the Oaks 44-yard line.
Central Cass will be at Oaks' 44-yard line. 5:02 left to play. Again, leading this one 7-0. Cale Pearson, the junior, 33-yard touchdown reception. Carter Dakota getting the extra point. And Urbach gets the handoff and will get no gain.
With the carry. Tackle by Carter Vitasic. Mario Garza team up on the tackle.
Central Cass right now at time on their side.
From the tornado 44-yard line.
You know, the end zone's ultimately what they're going to try to do here on this drive without question, but, you know, 3 first downs really sealing time for you, and Oaks knowing that right now. Ten seconds on the play clock. 2 receivers on either side for Braden Mitchell. Want this one to wind down just a little bit longer before the snap. Has a snap towards the flat, connects with Bachmeyer, and Bachmeyer wrapped up immediately, and he will be stopped as it's Case Allender with the tackle.
Tackled by number 4, Case Allender.
Bachmeyer with the pickup of a yard and a 3rd down and 9.
30-yard line.
Here at Oaks' 43-yard line. Under 4 minutes left to play on the Bank North scoreboard. Three left, one right. And the snap is dropped and picked up by Oaks.
Fumble on the play.
Deegan Warwick.
Number 50, Tate Thorpe.
No, it's Tate Thorpe with the fumble recovery. Comes with 3:24 left in the game. And Oaks will get a 1st and 10 from their 47-yard line. A miscue by the Squirrels offense. And the snap will go to Garza and around the outside. No gain for Garza. Marcus Bifford and Trevor Quam with the tackle.
Short gain on the play.
Be a 2nd down and 10 at the 47 right now for Oaks. Change of personnel with Blayson Donley, their quarterback, taking that hit now on the sideline. And here comes the pass, and it's completed to Trey Skoglund, and makes the catch at the 49-yard line. And that'll be a 4-yard pickup. Skoglund has had himself a monstrous second half, as it's a 3rd down and 6 plus territory right now for Oaks. Inside of 3 left to play, 2:50 and counting to go. Oaks down 7-0. Snap to Skoglund, defense all over him, and he'll be stopped for a loss of 3. They went to direct snap. Tyler Cruchet got through. Kate O.T. came through and helped, and a whole bunch of Squirrels came in.
That'll bring up 4th down, 4th and 7.
4th down and 7 for Oaks at their own 49-yard line, approaching 2 minutes left to play. No choice but to go for it here on 4th down. Wallach takes the snap and eludes the tackle from Plants. Will run upfield, has some space, and he is out about the 45-yard line. Where's the spot?
Ball carrier knocked out of bounds by number 55. Brady Plants. Short of the 1st down.
And it was short of the 1st down.
That'll be a turnover on downs.
But a big run coming from Max Wallach.
Defense.
Big play for defense down the stretch, and now 1:51 to go, up 7-0 Central Cass. That Cale Pearson touchdown right now, the difference maker. Pair of receivers either side, and here comes a handoff. Wisniewski, and down at the 49.
Number 31, Isaac Wisniewski, the ball carrier.
And 6 yards for Isaac Wisniewski. 2nd down and 4. We're going to get a timeout. That is a Cass County Mutual Tope Insurance timeout. We'll step aside. Back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Now is the time to take note of any issues you may have experienced with your planter while it's fresh in your mind. We can come out, walk the fields with you, and talk over these concerns and put a plan together. For a limited time, save $50 per row when you buy Delta Force from RDK Enterprises. Cash discounts are also available upon qualifying purchase. Take advantage of these discounts and contact us today. RDK Enterprises, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
The 2023 R&J Sports Fall Sports Guide is now available in digital format. You can view the 2023 Fall Sports Guide online and on mobile by visiting rnjbroadcasting.com and clicking on the Sports Guide link. View schedules, coaches' bios, and see plenty of photos and tidbits to get ready for the fall sports seasons. The R&J Sports Fall Sports Guide is now online and available at rnjbroadcasting.com.
Tonight's game day sponsor and premier sponsor, Bank North.
Back on yourliveevent.com, 1:38 left to go in this one. The Squirrels lead 7-0.
Also, we'd like to thank the following Central Cast Dollars for Scholars sponsor for tonight's game, Ready Tech Fiber. Thank you.
Cale Pearson, the 33-yard touchdown catch, the extra point good, and that's where we stand right now. The Squirrels, their main goal right now, get that scoreboard to 0. 3 turnovers for the Squirrels in this game. As it's a handoff and a run for a first down. So another first down for the Squirrels as we are at 1:30 left to go in the game.
Result, another run, another Squirrel, first down.
We'll talk to the winning coach at this point would be head coach Tommy Butler on our post-game show. And the reason I bring up those 3 turnovers is something I'd imagine would be talked about in that post-game. 2 interceptions, a fumble late in this game that they were able to recover from. 1st and 10 at the 43. And Wisniewski has the run and down at the 36-yard line.
Brogan Roney the tackle. About a 7-yard gain on the play.
And inside of a minute left to play. So Central Cass will get that first win of the season. They will be 1-1. Oaks will fall to 1-1. On the road next week will be Central Cass. They will be traveling to Northern Cass to take on the Jaguars, and it's victory formation coming up right now for the Squirrels. So a win here in their home opener, a win here on senior night, as they will take the knee, and that will be it. We are 10 seconds away from a final score, and the Squirrels victorious here tonight at home. Our final on the Bank North scoreboard, Central Cass 7, Oaks 0. Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show coming your way next on yourliveevent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nb.gov/confident.
I'm Doug Gray. I'm confident during the performance and when it's time for college. I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit
At
bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator. At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
And welcome to our post-game show. That is our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game report. Love your ride at Tommy's Express Car Wash. Sign up for the Tommy Club through the app, and new members get their first 30 days free. It's a 7-0 win, the final for Central Cass. Victorious here in their home opener. Victorious on senior night as they are now 1-1 on this young 2023 season. The Oaks Tornadoes fall to 1-1 this year, and it was a game where really that first half, neither team could get their heels in on offense, could get things moving consistently. First quarter, of course, ended with no score, and Oaks going for it on a 4th down to end the first quarter. Didn't get there. Central Cass was able to get the ball inside of the 5. They weren't able to find the end zone. We go into the third quarter. Neither team able to score. Oaks, though, started getting dialed in. Oaks had a big second half from Trace Skoglund and Blason Donley. They were able to get offense rolling. It was like every carry that came from Skoglund was positive yard after positive yard after positive yard. So he was able to get things rolling. And they had a drive that went from the third quarter into the fourth quarter. A penalty came in, got them in some trouble. They turned the ball over. Central Cass eventually able to get a touchdown at the 6:11 mark of the game. It was a 33-yard completion from Braden Mitchell to Cale Pearson. They would score. They would get the extra point. Oaks would try to respond back, turns the ball over on downs, or rather punts the ball. Central Cass gets it. Time to burn off, about 3:47 to burn off the clock. A fumble on the snap. Oaks gets it. Oaks starts moving the ball upfield, and Central Cass's defense comes away, gets the ball turned over, and is able to run out time to get the victory. Again, they are 1-1 on this 2023 season. We'll take a break here on our Times Express Car Wash postgame show. Still to come, we'll name our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, as well as our RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the Game. All that still to come, as well as a chance we'll try to talk to head coach Tommy Butler, as well as a member of the Squirrels team. But the Squirrels victorious here, 7-0. More coming your way next on YourLiveEvent.com.
School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community, and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Emery Vistos Implement has been family-owned and operated since 1935, located in Oaks, North Dakota. They sell CarQuest automotive parts and numerous lines of agriculture parts. Plus, in their new garden center, you'll be sure to find grilling and canning supplies. And you'll have to stop by and check out their new Ariette, Cinch, and Crew Girl clothing selection. At Emery Vistos Implement, anything you need is under one roof. Stop in just south of Oaks on Highway 1 or give them a call at 701-742-2167. They'll be sure to have what you need.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in North Dakota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Now is the time to take note of any issues you may have experienced with your planter while it's fresh in your mind. We can come out, walk the fields with you, and talk over these concerns and put a plan together. For a limited time, save $50 per row when you buy Delta Force from RDK Enterprises. Cash discounts are also available upon qualifying purchase. Take advantage of these discounts and contact us today. RDK Enterprises, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
The 2023 R&J Sports Fall Sports Guide is now available in digital format. You can view the 2023 Fall Sports Guide online and on mobile by visiting rnjbroadcasting.com and clicking on the Sports Guide link. View schedules, coaches' bios, and see plenty of photos and tidbits to get ready for the fall sports seasons. The R&J Sports Fall Sports Guide is now online and available at rnjbroadcasting.com.
Your family farm has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Taupe Insurance is here to help you weather the storm when those challenges arise. Visit with Taupe Insurance today about a quote or review of your policies. Taupe Insurance offers coverage on your farm's assets, crop, and hail insurance, plus home and auto, commercial, and life insurance. Stop in for a visit today at their office in Castleton or give Taupe Insurance a call at 701-347-4045.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
And welcome back to our Tommy Express Car Wash post-game show. A 7-0 win for the Squirrels here in their home opener. Braden Mitchell, quarterback, joining us. First off, senior night for you guys, all of your senior classmates. I know it's early in the season to have senior night, but what does that moment mean for you to have this, landmark in your high school career?
Obviously, it's a big, fun game, especially opening out at home, big crowd. It's a fun night for sure. Under the lights, I love it.
A game where every yard counted, every play counted, every little inch was so important. I know there was moments in that first half in particular you guys would want to take back as a team, but what were the conversations you guys were having to try to keep focus and try to get over that hump and that maybe slow start in the first half?
Yeah, I'll take the blame for that first half, putting up a 0 on that. Running around and just throwing the ball kind of around, not trusting my legs and my receivers especially. I got a great group of receivers, and the thing that kept us in this is our D for sure. It's full of a bunch of dogs, and they gave us confidence. I knew we scored 1 touchdown, and that's game.
And talking about your receivers, there was a play you hit Peyton Lamar. He comes in about a 70-yard plus touchdown. Obviously gets called back for some penalties. But what did you see on that play, on that connection?
I saw Anthony Garman lay the crap out of somebody. I mean, I don't know. That's probably how I would have blocked too, so I wish they would have saw that. But as I was getting hit, I mean, I saw Peyton, and I trust Peyton with everything, so I just gave him a chance in space, and he took it to the house.
Cale gets that touchdown. Talk a little bit about that play that you guys had in that 33-yard score.
Yep. We already got stuff coming down the field a couple times, and we can't keep our defense on the field forever. So we got down there. I didn't want to throw away a bad ball, so I saw a little opening run. I ran up. I think everybody was open. Maybe Peyton had 4 guys on him. I looked across, and there's Cale, nobody, so I just gave it to Cale, and I knew he was going to haul it in.
You guys went last week without scoring a touchdown, 3 quarters without scoring a touchdown. You get the win, but what's that feeling to get that monkey off your back and get those first points and get the win?
Feels great for sure. I think we're going to keep it rolling now. We know what it feels like to be in the end zone, and we know our D is going to keep us on the field and keeping at 0, so I think it's going to go up from here.
And finally, next week, you're out in Hunter. It'll be Northern Cass, a rival matchup. What does that game mean to you?
I want to have a good start, like first half offensively. I know our defense is going to do it. I want to come out right away, fire in, and trust my guys because I got a bunch of guys I can trust, and I know I can trust that line with the run game. So I want that first half to come out and put some tutties on the board right away.
All right, Braden Mitchell joined us here on the postgame show. Congratulations on this win, and I'll let you get back and celebrate with your teammates.
Yep. Thank you.
We'll talk now to head coach Tommy Butler, head coach here of the Squirrels, in this victory performance here tonight against Oaks. Coach, I know the philosophy always is, growth mindset, what you can take away from a positivity in this game. A lot of scenarios thrown at you guys here tonight from Oaks. I mean, what was the talk in the huddle after the game?
Talk in the huddle is just win. You got to win. I mean, they're a good team. They're a scrappy team. We felt like we made some mistakes that kind of kept us from scoring and then kept drives alive for them offensively. But, that's a gutty, gritty win for our team. So, we just have to learn. We got young guys that haven't done that. So for us to finish with a good, tough, hard run to end the game, to get our O-line going a little bit, I think was huge for us. So I like the way that we competed. We never backed down. We never quit. So I like the way where we're at. We just got to clean up the mistakes. We just got too many little mistakes, and we'll fix that. We'll be better.
I mean, 3 turnovers for you guys in the game, the 2 interceptions, that late fumble. You never want 3 turnovers, but it's got to be a positive knowing you get 3 turnovers and still come away with the win in such a close game.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, just too many mistakes of simple things that are not uncharacteristic of us. But again, we'll get better with those. I think that takes time. That takes guys putting in that little extra focus, and then we'll coach our guys better. We got to do something different because evidently it's not really clicking. So we got to be better teachers. We can't just blame it on the kids. It's not the kids' fault. We are the ones that are coaching. So. We'll do a better job of that. We'll clean that up. And, again, I just love the way that we competed. Again, I think this group is a special group. It's just we got to learn how to win, though. And I think tonight was a big stepping stone for that.
Senior night for you guys, a good crowd. What was the atmosphere like down there on the field for this home opener?
Man, it was awesome. It was awesome. What was really fun was watching our guys kind of rally around Tyler Crochet, who's coming back off an ACL surgery. He's been a leader. He's been Coach Ty for us. So just the way those guys rallied around each other and then rallied around our seniors. Our seniors have meant so much to our program. And so to play like that for them was huge. And again, I just think this group is special. They got a special bond. I think that's going to be hard to beat. As long as we clean up those mistakes, this group's going to be hard to beat because they won't quit. They won't quit. So
Northern Cass next week. Coach Ukestead has gotten some retention in his program, has gotten some guys healthy. Rival matchup, what are you expecting on the Jaguars next week?
I mean, they got, like you said, a ton of talent. We got a lot of guys that are athletic. Got some big receivers. Running back's a dude. Quarterback is nifty with the ball. He's got good handles there. So we'll have our hands full defensively, and then offensively, I think they're going to bring some pressure. You know, we had some missed opportunities here where we missed on some blitzes, so I fully expect them to bring the juice. So we got to be able to pick that up. I think if we do that again, I think we'll be able to run the ball. But again, if you can't pick up blitzes, they're going to hit run-throughs, and that puts you in second long, and that's really hard to come back from. So as long as we do those things, and as long as our guys, again, continue to grow and get better, I think we'll be just fine.
All right, Coach, thanks for stopping by here, and congratulations on this win in your home opener.
I appreciate it. Go Squirrels.
All right, we'll be back with more here on our post-game show next on yourliveevent.com.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nb.gov/confident.
I'm Doug Gray. I'm confident during the performance and when it's time for college. I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator.
And back on our Times Express Car Wash post-game show, a 7-0 win for the Central Cass Squirrels. They'll be on the road next week in Hunter to take on Northern Cass, a game we'll have on yourliveevent.com. As for Oaks, they will be taking on Oak Grove coming up next week. The lone touchdown of this game belongs to Cale Pearson. And Cale Pearson with that connection, 33-yard connection from Braden Mitchell. And that will be our first post-game award. That is our RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the Game. So the only score of the contest, Mitchell to Pearson from 33 yards out. The RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the Game. RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton for precision planting updates, information, and questions. Contact RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton, 701-636-2119 or visit plannerdoc.com. RDK Enterprises is here to help you. And time to name our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. And in a 7-0 game, there's a lot of things that have to happen for this one to stay close and for those inches and yards and all those little things to count, to come together. And tough decision. I do want to give some big shout-outs to Blason Dolney and Trey Skoglin from Oaks. Skoglin in particular had a really, really big second half, and Oaks did not find the end zone, but he had a big second half. And Blason Dolney as well, he really brought some offense there in the second half before leaving the game with an injury. And I would say if we gave a runner-up for our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, it would go to those two. And the decision maker on this one is going to have to go with the winning team, and that will go to Braden Mitchell, the quarterback for the Central Cass Squirrels. He is the RDK Enterprises, he is the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Life takes energy. Enbridge Energy for Life, Enbridge.com for career opportunities. So that is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. So our final again here tonight, Castleton is a 7-0 win for Central Cass over Oaks. My thanks to all of our sponsors who made this broadcast possible, to both coaches for taking time to be with us on the pregame and postgame, and thanks to the ADs and our sponsors for having us out here as well. Thanks to Jake Watroba, who's been producing this game and running camera. I'm Joel Morgan. Remind you once again our final score on the Bank North scoreboard: Central Cass 7, Oaks 0. You've been watching high school football on yourliveevent.com.